Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello people and welcome to Footy Judge Mo. Arsenal officially now are the Premier League champions, of course. Good morning everyone, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. The most talking points, of course, are Arsenal players and Bruno Fernandes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the heavyweight champion of the world has arrived. The champ is here. The champ is here. The champ is here.
The champ is here! The champ is here! I'm here! It's me! I'm here! It's me! The champ is here! The champ is here! Yes! 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 My gaffer! My club! My captain! My boys! Mine! Not yours! Mine! Let's go, man! Now, where's my celebration? Where's my red carpet? Where's my confetti? Bread me! Hurry up! Ram! Ram!
Go.
You!
Come on,
Congratulate me! The champ is here? Are you not excited? Are you not entertained? Huh? That's right!
Congratulations, Paz.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
That picture's actually very... Is that picture edited? That picture actually looks quite good, I can't lie.
It's unreal, ain't it? It's not bad.
It's actually really nice.
Not bad.
I can't lie, all that like red graffiti and looks sick.
It's not bad, is it? Mo,
No,
your turn. Mo?
He's asking for congratulating me.
This isn't my turn to talk. It's
I'm
yours.
sweating here, mate. It's about 900 degrees in
Every
England.
time I try to... What is wrong with you, Touchline? It's all right, bro. You're now have been 30... It's okay, Touchline. You're the biggest club in England. You're the biggest club in the world.
Biggest club in the world.
You're the biggest club in
Where's
the
my
world.
guard of honor?
Hold on. You're the biggest club in the Touchline. Just don't be sensitive. It's all right.
What did
Now
I say
you're
that was sensitive? I literally just said it's 900 degrees in England.
You're the longest club without a league title out of the big five.
That's cool. We've still got the most. We've still got the most, buddy.
Anyway, congratulations to Arsenal. By the way,
Don't be salty, Ram. Let's just do one and I'm done. Just one guard of honor and I'm done.
Yeah, I've already... Mo, how many times
There's
have I
one
already
guard of honor and I'm done.
Fuck off. Nah.
And I'll go back. I promise you, I'll go back to the normal for the rest of the show. Just one guard of honor. All three of
what
you.
does that mean? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
All three of you clap at the same time for me and Baelish, please. Ready?
What does that mean? I
Three.
clapped you. What does that
Clap,
mean?
clap, clap, clap.
Is he bullying us? You got it. If they're gonna make him up,
Congratulations,
congratulations.
That's sportsmanship. That's
There we go.
sportsmanship. Hey,
We've already gone through this shit,
like
bro.
and
Why are you doing it
like
again,
and
bro? Why are we doing it
subscribe.
again?
By the way, guys, welcome.
Paz,
Let's
you're
back
just
to the
salty, mate.
channel.
We get it, mate. We get it, mate. You're supposed
Hey.
to go back to back. And
Why
you
is Paz salty? Paz or Ram?
I said Ram's salty, mate.
Can we not start this shit? Can we not start this shit?
Brother, I've literally just. How many times have I congratulated this guy? How many times? Do I have to do it
You
again?
ain't congratulated me at all.
That's a lie.
You ain't congratulated me at all, and I'm a bit upset about it. That's all I've been.
That's a lie.
No, Toby hasn't played me and Paz yet.
I'm waiting for. Hey, all I'm telling you now, chat, is over the next few weeks, you're gonna see me on a few empty streams, and on every stream, it's gonna be the same people. It's gonna be Mo and Touchline because no one else has got the balls to show up. All the chattings everyone's done this year, and now all of a sudden I can't get no one on a stream. What's going on?
No one's about, bro.
All of a sudden,
Where
no
are the
one's
guys? Where are the all the haters? All the haters. Everyone. Look, listen, hey, Paz. People try to say to me, "Oh, man's Thai." People try to say to me, "Oh, I shouldn't support my club." Now, what am I saying? Premier League champion, huh? What are we saying? We can walk the streets. We can walk the streets with confidence, bro. It hasn't been like this for a while. Look. We got a brethren over there talking about the biggest club in England. Yes, you got the most trophies. But over the last
week, let him finish.
What has it felt like, bro? What has it felt like being a United fan in the last 6 days? You're nowhere to be seen, bro. Nowhere. It doesn't matter if you got 20 league.
It felt great.
Let him finish.
Bruno's just got,
thank you, Mo.
I'm about to attend that parade for Bruno's 21 assists, third place trophy, and then we beat Liverpool trophy, mate.
I'm happy. I'm happy. This is where you are, bro. I'm happy. This is what you're able to celebrate. United fans are talking about. I'm gonna be celebrating a 21 goal assist trophy, broski. No one cares. No trophy. No one cares.
You do care. Same thing. That's why you brought up.
Same thing you said to us over the last how many years? No trophy, no major trophy, no one cares. Yeah? So, no one cares. If you don't know that, no one cares
you
about
do care, though. Arsenal fans are caring about this. I'm in a group chat with a bunch of Arsenal fans, and they're sending me videos of Bruno's assists. So they do care. Let's not lie. Let's not lie about Bruno's that no one cares about it.
That's a lie.
They do care about it. And by the way, for a Liverpool fan in the chat to say that I want validation, I couldn't give a fuck about anyone's validation. I'm just happy Bruno's rattling everyone because he's sitting there happy that he broke an assist record that's been intact for 23 years, and it's all Arsenal fans have had to talk about for the past 20 years. Now they're all getting giddy because they won the Premier League. Fair enough. You deserve to be the Premier League. Keep it nice and warm for us because we're coming back for it next year with Carrick at the wheel.
Imagine Michael Carrick.
That was a good stand-up comedy. I gotta give you a clap on that one.
Listen, last season the Premier League stripes were red. This season it's red and white. Next season it's gonna be red, white, and black. Gonna complete the set. Yeah, we're big boys that are back in town now, mate.
Can I? Okay, hold on. Guys, stop. For real, bro. Just like, you really don't believe this, right?
Nope.
What that we're going to
listen, no, I know. Hold on, guys. Let me talk to him. Broski, like,
why are you saying hold on, Paz? I wasn't even talking.
I never even said Paz. You're hearing voices. I didn't say Paz.
Make sure.
I said, guys, don't point at me again.
There's nothing wrong with backing my club. What are you talking about?
Wallah, I love you, boy.
Where to lie?
I can't wait to come to London so we can fucking hang out, bro. Wallah, I can't wait to come to London so we can fucking hang out, bro.
Gara, man, hurry up.
Bro, touchline, for real. You don't believe that you are like one of the favorites or even like contenders next season. Like, forget that. Like, I know that you do this on other shows. I know that. Listen, I watch even your channel sometimes. I know that you do this thing like, I'm gonna be there, 21, number 21, blah blah blah. Forget the banter, right? Like, genuinely, you don't believe that you're one of the contenders next season, or do you?
Why don't
honestly?
I? Why don't I? No. Why don't I?
Don't yell. I mean, calm down. What? Don't yell.
Calm,
my bad. Why don't I think? Why do you think that I'm lying? Coming on this
because
panel,
I don't
in your show and lying.
It's not a lie. It's not. Listen, stop saying. I want you to stop saying lying. It's chest. There's some people that back their club with chest, right? It's fine, but genuinely, I don't think there are enough reasons for you to say that you don't have as deep squad as Arsenal. Arteta and Mikel Carrick aren't on the same stratosphere as coaches. In terms of like, one is a Premier League winner. He has coached the club like 6-7 years. He has kept the club. He has kept the club at the top, right? For as long as you can be. Like, there's not a lot of managers in the history, actually, of the Premier League, apart of course from Alex Ferguson and Pep Guardiola, that have kept the clubs as close. Even, by the way, even Jurgen Klopp has his ups and downs. Mikel Arteta won, and I'm not here like praising Mikel Arteta for nothing. Mikel Arteta this season won the league with the second most injuries in the league. And I'm not saying he's better than this, he's better than that. When Pep
Tell me now. I want you to tell me, instead of sucking Arsenal's cock, I want you to tell me.
I'm not saying, stop being disrespectful. Stop being disrespectful.
Okay, my bad.
Stop being disrespectful and be a kid and talk to your elders well. And I need you to apologize now about saying that.
I deserve that.
All right.
I apologize.
Okay. Your squad is not as deep as them. They're probably one forward away from having a very, very complete squad. Their squad has experience of winning the Premier League and being close to win the Premier League. They are progressing in the Champions League. And I'm not saying that Man United can't win the Premier League like in the future. But for you to sit here and say that next season is going to be black, red, and white, I think that's borderline delusion, if not even full-on delusion, in my opinion.
You can.
I need you to give me reasons now. Now I'm going to give you the mic. Give us reasons why you think Man United are favourites to win the league next season.
I didn't say we're favourites to win the league. You're lying. First, I never said that. I said we can win the league. We can definitely compete for the league next season. That was you said. That was your first thing you said. United.
Let me explain to you what I mean by that. If Pat sit here and say that I think we will win the league next season, logically speaking, that means he thinks his team is the number one pick.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Because
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
You can't win the league by not being the best team in the league. What we do?
No.
Okay,
you can win the league. Hold on. You can win the league by not being the favourites.
Liverpool
were the favourites this season. Arsenal won the league.
You don't understand.
Last season, Man City were the favourites. Liverpool won the league. You can win the league without being the favourites.
Stop. You are changing our words. Yes, you can. Liverpool were in favourite last year, and Arsenal actually were in favourite this year. It was Liverpool. Everyone picked Liverpool. You are correct. But no one makes their prediction based on the underdog, because that is a prediction based on feelings. You get the point? Like, for example, if someone sit here and tell me, yes, touchline, logically speaking, if I have a horse that is the fastest horse, and I got the guy that is the best. What's his name? What's the guy that rides horses? What is it? The guy that is. What is a
jockey?
The jockey.
Yeah, Mo's been going to Ascot a lot, bro. He's going to go to Ascot.
The jockey. I got the best jockey, and I got the best horse. And then if I pick another horse, that's based on feelings. That's not based on logic. Logically speaking, I don't think that next year, with the managers that are in the Premier League and the squads that are there now, I think Arsenal are heavily favourites. Am I saying that the Arsenal are 100% going to win it? No, touchline. But if you're asking me, logically, who's going to win the league, I got to say the team that is favourites. I'm not saying that Man United can't win it, even though I'm saying that Man United can't win it, but Arsenal are heavily favourites. You see that logic here? Whose phone is ringing?
That we can't win it. But
every time on this stream, man, just stop.
Big up to Selwick, because that even my first point was going to say. Since
so now you tell us why you. Okay, go ahead now. Go ahead. Mike is yours.
Since Carrick's come in, we've got the most points in the league. We've beaten every single big team we've had to play. We've beaten Chelsea. We beat Liverpool. We beat City. We beat Villa. We beat Arsenal. Arsenal in their own backyard. I think showed that they've only lost at Emirates twice this season, maybe 3 times. I don't know. Something along those lines, right? Got the most points in the league. Fact-based metric. Keep that up. Next season, we win the league by the actual metric of most points, right? Okay. Secondly, we're going to every single journalist, which we know Mo can never disrespect what journalists say, because every video he does is about the journalists, what they say. Yeah, every big journalist has said Man United are going to spend the most this summer. Ben Jacobs said it. Ornstein said it. They said Man United are going to be the busiest team in the window this summer. They're looking at spending 5 to 7 players. That's what Ben Jacobs said the other day. 5 to 7 players. I think we're going to have a big window, like Arsenal did last summer. And I think we're going to have a better window than they did last summer, because we're going to bring in better players than they did last summer.
Bears.
Right? Because they brought in the likes of Madueke.
Yeah, I like this argument. See, this argument, I can respond to what you're saying. This is like a logical. Go ahead, keep going.
And also, I don't think we're the favourites. I don't think favourites saying you're going to win the league. For example, I said we were going to beat Man City in the FA Cup final 2 years ago, and 2 years ago to the day, we beat them in the FA Cup final. We weren't the favourites.
That was based on feelings, right?
No, yeah, that was based on feelings. I'm not saying it's not. This is based. It's my feeling.
As long as you say it's based on feelings, that's fine. I'm okay with
We're
it.
not.
I feel
well,
like
yeah, everything's a feeling. When Paz come on this, Paz probably come on Hassan's channel.
Not
at the
everything
start
is
of
a
the season.
feeling.
Not
Not
for
everything is
leagues.
a feeling.
Hold on,
If
let me finish. When Paz comes on the channel, Hassan's channel at the start of the season, saying they're going to win the league, it's a feeling. He believes they're going to win the league.
No.
If you ever asked me why I thought it, I'd be able to break down why I think.
Yes.
And I'm breaking
I know
down what I think. I'm not thinking Fulham's going to win the fucking league.
Yours is not based on feelings. Yours is not based on feelings. Yours is based on, so I want now Paz or Ledge to answer to respond to you.
Again,
What, Paz? You want to go? You want to take this one?
I've spoken enough.
I haven't even finished my points.
Go ahead.
Look,
finish. We're
I
getting.
think we've got the best.
And I'll reply.
I think we've got the best player in the league, in Bruno Fernandes, and I think that matters in these type of things. I think a big reason why City have won the league over Arsenal for years is because they just had more quality in their team. They just had that Phil Foden. They just had Erling Haaland. They just had a Rodri who are better than Arsenal's players. Foden was better than Odegaard. Haaland was better than Havertz up top. Rodri was better than Declan Rice or whoever you want to name in midfield during the seasons they won the league. Not not this season, just gone, right? Do you know what I'm saying? I think that counts in that ways, especially with our other players. The Mbuemus, 11 goals. Sesko, 12 goals. Cunha, 10 goals. 3 seasons in a row, by the way. We've got a great attack. I think we just need to sort our midfield out. I think that's our main problem. Once we sort our midfield out, we're bro, lads, I'll be honest, I don't see why it's a mad statement. We're only 14 points off Arsenal, by the way. And Carrick's only been here 6 months. 14 points off them, by the way. He's been here 4 months. He got him in January. We're 14 points off them. Logically speaking, yeah, I think if he was here the whole season, we'd have 6 to 8 more points in the league. 6 to 8 more points. And then that would be the title race. That'd be where City are.
Okay, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know your name. I don't want. What's your name, bro?
Touchline.
Touchline.
Touchline. Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
Touchline. Google.
Yeah, touchline. Nah, bro. Look. Everything you said, you made valid points as a Man United fan. I can understand where you're coming from. However, bro, the facts are you're talking about a manager who has just come in with no experience. Same thing they said about Arteta, right? Now, this brother's coming in with no experience. Yes, he's done well in his first season. He's done better, way better than Amorim, way better than I expected him to.
Way better than anyone.
I'm going to give Michael Carrick props. I think he's done really, really well. But then you're going into a next season where you're going to be in 3 different competitions, playing multiple games as a week. Do you think that team can handle that? And firstly, do you think Michael Carrick can handle that? On top of that, we know the Premier League is going to get harder. Look, this is a crazy thing because I used to get mad about people saying, "Oh, everyone else is going to strengthen. Everyone else is going to strengthen." But
it's not true.
You don't think the likes of Liverpool are going to strengthen better than you did. You don't think the likes of Arsenal are going to strengthen better than you did. You don't think that. So, I think that's diabolical, in my personal opinion.
I think
they didn't finish now.
I didn't know. I thought he was done. We're at the point. You carry on, bro.
Can I add to this?
I think
when you're done.
I was going to talk about the Liverpool point. I think that's. I think City and Liverpool are going to get weaker. I think they're both going to get weaker. I think you look at Liverpool; they're losing their best ever Premier League player. Alisson's leaving. Their goalkeeper, and Alisson saved them. Yeah, they keep telling me how good Alisson is.
Not confirmed. It's not confirmed.
Right. Well, we're going off the rumours. We're going off rumours.
Well, if we go off the rumours, someone within
Canate. I mean, has Canate signed a new deal yet?
Someone within the club has said that he's going to stay for next season.
Well, someone I know who's got links in the club said he's not going to stay. So we can say the same thing, bro. Do you get what I'm saying?
No, because I can actually get the quote out for you. If you want me to get the quote out. Don't talk to me about my club. I'll tell you that. But you don't know.
Their best player, Szoboszlai, this season, and Ekitike. Ekitike, bro, whose phone keeps ringing?
Bro.
Paz, stop.
Their best player is Ekitike.
I'm on D&D, but they're calling me so much. It's coming through.
Turn it off, bro.
I'm on D&D. There's nothing else I can do, bro.
Turn it off.
I am. It's turned off.
And it's their best player, Szoboszlai, this season. I don't rate him. I think he's had a one-off season. If he has another season like that, then fair enough. But I think he's had a one-off season. Ekitike's been their best player. He's out for a year. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about them. I think they're going to have a transition year. I think we're the only player that we're losing that's a drastic effect on our team is Casemiro, and I think we're going to replace him with potentially better. I think we're going to get one of Anderson, a Tchouameni, a Tonali in that position, and I think other players around them. I think the likes of Mateus Cunha is going to get better. When we go and get a left back in, I think Mateus Cunha gets better because of the fact that he'll have someone overlapping him, which will allow him to have more space and a fullback to think more about Mateus Cunha and the overlapping left back. Luke Shaw doesn't go forward because he can't, because he doesn't trust his body.
Can I pose a potential issue you could have?
Go on, bro. We're going to have issues. I agree we're going to have issues.
This is an issue that I think most people glaze over here when you have a manager join in through the middle of the season. Like, for an example, if you watch like De Zerbi's Tottenham right now, Carrick's Man United, when a manager comes in halfway through the season, his idea is going to be different to when he's got a full preseason. What I mean by that, for example, yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
Let's take me as a manager, yeah, and I've come in and a manager's just been fired. I have in my head a philosophy of how football should be played. That's in my mind, guaranteed. Like, I believe, I have strong feelings about a certain way football should be played, whether that's counter-attacking, whatever that idea may be. That is what I want all my teams to represent, right? Whereas, if my job now is to come in after a manager's been fired, my goal is different because I'm not trying to necessarily impose my style. I'm trying to stop the leakage. So Carrick at Man United right now is in a stop the leakage phase where he needed to just stop you being a bag of shit and just get you up back to the basics and strip things back and survive and get the minimum, which is just get you into Champions League. So for me, we don't actually know what Carrick looks like next year because he might now say, cool, I've stopped the bleeding. I've got us back to a decent point.
I think
let me now impose what I believe we should be doing.
I think I look at the last two games, Forest and Brighton. We had nothing to play for, by the way, and Brighton had something to play for. We bopped them both. Both of them got slapped up. 3-0 and 3-2, but the Forest game was 3-2, but it should have been about 8-2. Yeah, I mean, we slapped them up. Yeah, both them teams. I think that's the football he wants to play. I don't think he wants to play counter-attack. I think he wants to play possession-based football. And if I look at the last two games we played, we slapped two teams up. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think, look, Carrick's record is ridiculous. And people say this one game a week thing, by the way. You know, he came in after Ole Gunnar Solskjaer came in for 3 games and played Champions League football and won it. He has a 100% record in the Champions League. He also played you guys under Arteta. He's beat you both times under Arteta. I'm saying. So, what do you mean a 2-game sample size? I only have 2 games to judge it off. I'm going to talk about you can't. Go on, bro.
Right, let me ask you, yeah. You say you want to play a possession-based game. I don't think the quote-unquote.
I didn't say that. I didn't say possession-based football.
Hold on, am I going mad?
I just said we slapped 2 teams up. I think that's the football we want to play.
You said I don't think he wants to play counter-attacking football.
Yeah, he doesn't play counter-attacking football. No, you don't. There's a mid ground where you have less possession. You'll still be more.
I was just replying to what you said. So I'm saying, for me, I wouldn't want at Arsenal a possession-based coach because I don't think possession-based football right now is what's going to win.
I agree.
I think possession-based football, and if you watch Pep right now, I think that's dumb. I think this hang on to the ball because everyone knows how to deal with it now. So if your coach is coming in to play possession-based football, I would be alarmed personally because I don't want that. I don't want realistically. You want something that is back to front as quick as possible rather than side to side as quick as possible. I don't think that works anymore.
I think Man United are so equipped for what you just described.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. By the way, if I say possession-based football, I don't mean possession-based football.
I think they are very equipped to play the quick transition that you are talking about.
Yeah.
They are so the players they have, and actually the players they are targeting are actually flat out transition. Like Tonali, for example, is one of the people that plays transition-based football at Newcastle most of the time. Matías Fernandes at West Ham, similar. I think Bruno Fernandes is a very transition. We know that Bruno Fernandes is someone that takes a lot of risks. Long balls, diagonals, like he tries things. That's a transition. That's not a position-based player. That's a player that takes a lot of risks.
I agree.
He plays 5 long passes. 2 of them will bang. You know, that 3 will be shit.
I think Man United got a chance next year. I don't think they're going to win it.
Cunha, by the way, Cunha.
Yeah, but Paz, I wouldn't expect you to think we're
I
going to
have
win
a
it.
problem with
No, but I think you're gonna be
one of the players I have a problem with at Man United is Cunha. Because I don't think that Cunha is a team player on the ball. He works, by the way. Michael Carrick made him work very hard on the off the ball. Cunha is a very direct footballer, similar to Jamal Musiala. What I mean by this, Cunha gets the ball.
Apologies, lads.
What is going on? What is this? What the fuck is this? What am I in a Formula One race?
Nah, listen, bro. There's people. They love, like, I think people just love racing up my road. Like, I live next to a road. They love racing up.
What I mean by Cunha is a very direct player, and I like Cunha. I like he gets the ball. He wants the shortest distance to go, which is fine. Is he gonna work with a striker with Cisco? That's Michael Carrick. Here's not the problem with all of this. Man United have a lot of players with different characteristics. Do I trust Michael Carrick after watching him for 6 months to get it right in his first season? Logically speaking, no. I took Arteta years to get it right.
Yeah, but Arteta didn't have the quality Carrick has.
No, but our situation was different. Arteta had to get rid of a bunch of dead weight. He had to clear out the whole team. Whereas Michael Carrick is coming into a team where all he needs to do is add a few
So you guys are thinking that Michael Carrick will get it correct. Michael Carrick will get a title-winning formula in his first season. Is that what?
Hold on.
Can I add a caveat? Hold on, stop. Can I add a caveat? With what Touchline is saying, based on the reports, they're going to add 7 new players. So I want to trust a novice manager, a young manager, not a novice, that doesn't have experience, to get it right, to be a title-winning team with 7 new players. Is that what are we doing here? First time for some of them to play 3 games a week. Guys, everything points toward Man United being in transition.
Nope.
Yeah, no, title winning team is crazy, Mo. I don't think anyone's expecting a title winning team, bro. Like, title winning team is taking them to a next level.
Can I say something? This is my nephew. Imagine I will see you soon when I come to Egypt. This is my nephew. He's young. Shukran ya habibi. I will see you soon. I'll shufak quraib inshallah. Thank you so much. Guys, this is my nephew, guys. It's a young kid. I don't know why your dad allowed you to have the phone and have YouTube. This stream is not made for kids.
Hey, be grateful that he went onto YouTube and watched your channel, bro. How about that?
Bro, this is a young kid. This stream is not made for kids.
Be grateful. Be grateful.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, nah, bro. Mo, I don't think it's a challenging thing. I think Man United do have the capabilities, like you said. I'm like, we want to talk football, right? When we're moving away from the banter, full on banter. I want to talk football. Like, if you think Man United are capable of doing, I always want to talk football.
Touchline is the one who always talks banter.
No, but even if they do,
serious.
Guys, even if they do next season go on to add 7 or 8 players, I don't think they're going to challenge. I do think they're going to be a much better team, though. Now, Carrick, we don't know. Carrick is we have to wait and see. That's all we can say in regards to Carrick. And we have to see the level of recruitment, because recruitment matters. We have to see what sort of players he brings in. We all this talk like, oh, what's he going to do? No one actually knows.
Also, their team is not comparable to your team at all. Like, with all due respect, why am I sitting here comparing Man United to the Arsenal team? You know what? The Liverpool talk, and what is it? I actually agree with Touchdown. I actually think that Man United might be closer to the top than Liverpool. For someone, I have that, and it's not a feeling. I think Man United players are closer to the top than Liverpool, and the squad is closer.
I think to say our squad isn't comparable to Arsenal's, I agree. But our starting 11 has already proven it is comparable to Arsenal. It's comparable to every team in this league, because we've already beat every team in this league. We've already got third with just a starting 11, by the way, because we don't have a squad. We have fucking Shea Lacey on our bench and Xerxes and stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we don't have a squad, but our starting 11 is comparable to our starting 11 could beat anyone on this day in the Premier League. Anyone. And it's already proven.
Anyone can beat anyone. Anyone can beat anyone, by the way. This league.
Yeah, but okay, cool. But we can consistently beat teams. Like, you'll get the odd game where Bournemouth will beat Arsenal or Wolves will get a point against Arsenal, but we can beat Arsenal and City back to back, beat Villa, beat all the top teams, beat Chelsea.
But Carrick isn't a proven manager.
That's nothing special, bro. This is what the
Carrick isn't a proven manager.
That's the big question.
Isn't a proven manager.
That's the big question.
Name me the proven managers in the league. Name me the proven ones.
Alonso. Arteta.
No, he's not. No, he's not proven. Arteta's not proven.
Arteta's not
proven. Alonso's not proven.
He misspoke.
Alonso's not proven.
He misspoke.
Alonso's not proven.
How is he not proven?
What? Because he won a dinner plate in Germany. Relax, man.
Well, with the Tottenham of Germany. Respect.
Right, cool. Germany.
The Tottenham, yeah.
Germany.
The Tottenham.
Yeah,
A team that never won a league title in their history.
Touchline. You have to respect Xabi Alonso. Do you know why you have to respect him? Because he went invincible in that league.
Yeah,
on top of that, when he
went to the double, he won a double.
Exactly. And when he went to the Spanish league in that Real Madrid team, he got 24 wins out of 34 games. So this isn't a manager who doesn't know what he's doing, bro.
That's great, but he said he's proven. He's not proven. How's he proven that he can go and win the Premier League?
Okay, I gotta ask a question. Fair enough. Was Jurgen Klopp proven when he joined Liverpool?
Yes.
Jurgen Klopp. Hold on. Jurgen Klopp's at the set. Jurgen Klopp.
No.
With Dortmund took them to a Champions League final. He also was beaten against prime Bayern. Yeah, Bayern Munich was shit that year. That they had Tuchel and they binned him off. They were dog shit that year. He was competing against prime Bayern. And no, you wouldn't say even when Jurgen Klopp came into the Premier League that he was proven.
Again, at least he's consistent.
With touchline as well. Even if you don't even look at Bayern, what he did at Dortmund, what he did with Mainz, getting them to European football when they were recently promoted from the Bundesliga.
Who's that?
Paz, I've got a question. Is Alonso proven in the Premier League that he can do it in the Premier League?
I don't think he hasn't proven he's done.
Of course not.
If you do something in the Bundesliga, I'll be honest, it's an asterisk next to it. Because to do good in the Bundesliga, all you have to do is don't be completely abysmal. Because the rest of the teams are so shit that all you have to do to compete with Bayern, you don't even have to beat Bayern. All you gotta do is not lose to the other bummy teams. So if you're actually like, if you're 6 out of 10, if you're 6 out of 10, you're the second best team in the Bundesliga.
Pass. Who's more proven? If you're to have a manager, who's more proven to you, Carrick or Alonso? Forget teams.
That isn't the question.
None of them are. I mean, I think that's kind of.
No, that is the question. That is the question. The question is who is the question in the league? The question in the league, Paz. Who is more proven in the league than Michael Carrick? We start with Arteta, definitely more.
That wasn't a question.
But he's asking the question right now. He's asking right now.
Cool. He's asking the question right now, but that wasn't the original question.
It's like you asking me which one of these two midgets are the tallest people in the world. None of them. They're not.
Oh.
They're both short as hell, so they can't be.
Not necessarily.
No. They're both unproven.
Bro, not
really.
I
disagree with you completely. No, I disagree with you completely, Paz, about this.
Alonso's done. It'll probably be Alonso for the world. But I just
managed Real Madrid, won invincible against Bayern Munich.
I just really don't rate the Bundesliga. Like honestly,
you seen Florian Wirtz from that team came to this league and done what? Did he do? What did Florian Wirtz do?
Yeah, I just think it's a bag of shit.
But if you want to do that, Roberto Firmino as well.
Fabio Vieira's looking like a demon now.
Gundogan.
Right,
they all came for the Bundesliga.
We're talking about Xabi Alonso. The two players that have come to the league from that team are Wirtz and Frimpong and have both been flops. So if
hold on,
stop. He didn't come from that team, did he? He comes from a different team.
Guys, everyone, stop. Okay, touchline. That proves one thing: that Xabi Alonso is a very good manager. To be able to win against Bayern. Stop. Let me get the take then. The problem is you are a smart guy. You know where the tick is going, and you know that you literally scored an L. You scored an own goal. He has bomb players, and he won the league against the mighty Bayern Munich. You know what the difference is? Paz is correct. You win the league with Bayern Munich. You're not proven to me because listen, there's a lot of Nico Kovac won the league, but to win the league with a Dortmund, to win the league with the Bayern Leverkusen, invincible against the Bayern Munich, that is the achievement. And if he does this. And he does this with the mediocre players, like what Touchline is saying, that means he's a good manager, right?
I'm not saying he's not a good manager. saying he's not. I'm saying he's not proven in the Premier League because he won the Bundesliga. Bear in mind, by the way, Bayern Munich finished third that season, by the way. They went trophyless.
Yeah, behind
They weren't good. They were shit. They were dog crap. Do you get what I'm saying? Let's not pretend that Bayern... Yes, what he done is impressive. Getting 90 points.
So because Bayern Munich doesn't win it for one season out of 20, oh my days. Like,
so can I say something?
Should win it.
So
by the way, that season was arguably the most competitive.
So can I go back?
Can I just also say the season before they lost, they won the league on the last day.
I want to go back to the original question. I want to go back to the so touchline. Do you think your team is the closest to be contender next season out of Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool, City? Remember, City has Maresca. Rodri might go. Reports now he hasn't renewed his contract.
Stones left. Pep's left.
Do you think your team is the closest to challenge Arsenal Football Club?
Not right now. Ask me at the window. Ask me at the window.
No, with the window. Okay, you know what?
With the window.
I'm gonna give you. Hold on. I'm gonna give you the window. I'm gonna give you Matias Fernandes, Ederson, and
we're not getting both of them. We're gonna get Matias Fernandes or Ederson.
I think you're gonna get. I think actually Elliot Anderson is gonna go to you. I genuinely believe that. I actually believe that Elliot Anderson. So I'm gonna give you the window that you dream of. Elliot Anderson. Okay, Elliot Anderson, Lewis Hall. Okay, all of these are. Fernandez, but if you get Elliot Anderson, you aren't getting Tonali. You know that, right?
I don't want Tonali. Elliot Anderson, okay. Lewis Hall, Fernandez, Baleba, and a left winger. I think we get.
Okay, if you have this window, are you the closest to Arsenal?
What are City going to do? Are they going to get because they're not going to get Anderson to replace Rodri? They're going to get Enzo.
They're going to get Enzo Fernandes. Most
Enzo Fernandes and Tonali is going to be their two midfielders, yeah.
No. They aren't going to get Enzo Fernandes and Tonali. One of them. They already report said yesterday. They said already, but I think one of them most credible.
I would have thought they would have got both.
They said they're going to get one.
I don't know their window. I don't even know who they're linked with. They're linked with Anderson, Enzo, and Tonali. I don't know who else they're going to get. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think people are going to be in for a shock next year. City are a well-run club. I'm not saying not, but you're losing three or four. Last year they lost De Bruyne. This year they're losing Bernardo and Stones and Rodri and Pep. That's 4 of their nuclear weapons. 5 in the last 2 years. Like, it's going to be... And even in like the replacements, Gahey cost them the league this season with that mistake against Everton. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we don't even know if these replacements can win them the league. Do you know what I don't know. I don't know. I need to see what they do in the window.
I literally read this yesterday that it is Tonali, okay? Or what's the other name that they're linked to? I literally read that yesterday. It is Man City, Tonali, or Enzo Fernandes. Literally, the article said that Enzo Fernandes has moved up in the picking order for Man City ahead of the Tonali. They might get both. I'm not saying they can't, but they might. Let me read the super chat.
Tonali sat for that one and Bruno.
Say that again. What's wrong with your mic?
I can't believe that people have let Tonali and Bruno Gomes sit at Newcastle for that long, if I'm honest. Like, I'm genuinely actually quite shocked, if I'm honest.
Why are you blaming the clubs? Blame on the agents, bro.
I mean, they've been too good for Newcastle for since they got there. I just can't really. I'm not sure if they're ever going to leave. Like, if I'm fucking honest.
Before I go to Arsenal, I want to actually say about Liverpool, but let me just do this. I'm an Arsenal fan, was hoping for no screaming real Coco. Ya hammi li Campo Capmo. Let him celebrate. They are celebrating. They're happy. And then we had a very good discussion on the show.
You're just addressing me.
I think so. But halas, it's okay.
No.
Yeah, Allah, ya
respect the super chat. Now, I'm gonna reply as if this is not. If you weren't referring to me and you were referring to Touchline, then this doesn't apply to you. But if it does apply, if this is you're talking to me, shut your bitch ass up and get over it. Yeah, shut your bitch ass up. That's all. I'll be honest, I was gonna be way rude.
Hit the like, guys. We got over 600 people in the house. Can we get the likes up a little bit, guys? Guys, we're only on 160 likes. We need half the percentage, at least 300 likes. Big up, people. Kenny here, a Man United fan. So by your logic, why do you have City challenging? I actually tell you something, Kenny. I actually yesterday on the show, if you watched it, I went down that road and I actually think that Arsenal are heavily favorites next season. I am actually, people are making it as it's a full-on conclusion that City will be there next season. Oh, City will give Arsenal a run for the money. And I'm like, Maresca is a good coach, but in 2 seasons, he kind of fell off in the middle of the season. I think some of the experienced players at City are gone. And I know that City fans will say it's an agenda. I know that for a fact. What I'm saying now, I know I'll get a backlash. Because how dare you say the mighty City that win aren't going to be close to Arsenal? I know. Enzo Maresca can come in and be their Arne Slot. I just don't think that Arsenal will do what they did in the season when Arne Slot joined. I think it's heavily dependent on their window, because I think Bernardo was an engine there. I think their squad is lacking still. They have 5 attackers, and I think Savinho, Marmoush is not good enough. Maybe Enzo Maresca will be able to get the best out of them. I am yet to be proven wrong, because Enzo Maresca is a good coach, but he ain't Mikel Arteta. He ain't even Xabi Alonso, with all due respect. Isn't pleasant when you get
Chelsea fans will beg to differ. He's the world champion. Remember,
he's a good manager, but with all due respect, he isn't like. Okay, is Maresca a league-winning manager? I don't think so. Not yet.
I don't think so.
Is Maresca, okay, I always say, even though I always said that in the last 3 years, most of you, only Ram did shows with me. I said that when I was asked 2 years ago, who is the league winning material coach? I said Arteta. They're like, but he hasn't won anything. I think you analyze football wrong. Maresca, for me, hasn't shown me yet a league winning material characteristics yet. You know, Arteta, even losing the league to Pep Guardiola, he has shown me that he has what it takes to win the league. And I know that a lot of people, and I'm coming to Arteta in a bit, I know a lot of people, but he hasn't gotten over the line. Yes, but the style, the dominance, the way he plays, the way he coaches was a league-winning material characteristics. That's why at the end he won the league. That's why people don't know. Has Maresca shown me that? Not yet. I don't know. Maybe he will. I don't know. Isn't pleasant when your guests yell into the mic. Guys, sometimes it happens. It's all right. It's just, if the shows are, we're all reading the news, it won't be fun. This is YouTube. We aren't in Sky Sports here. It's not Sky. What is his name?
Don't worry, we'll talk.
Your team. Okay, this is for touchline. Your team never ever challenged for the league, even now. Never ever since 2013. What experience does your team have?
What experience? Well, every team has to start somewhere, don't they? You don't just. How did Arsenal challenge for the league in 22-23? They just started. They didn't have any experience. They had bare young players and a young manager. They still challenged for the league. We have better players than they did. We have more experienced players than they did. We have the best player in the league. They didn't have that.
Yes. It's not about naming players who you think are better. It's about Arsenal play as a cohesive unit. The sum is greater than the parts with Arsenal. This is what I agree with. Arsenal as a team, right? They are a unit. Maybe Man United might have a Cunha is better than Martinelli, or Bruno is better than Odegaard, whatever, right? But as a team, Arsenal as a unit are just better. Are better. Than you.
I'm not saying they're not. I never said they weren't.
Okay, fair enough.
But also one thing we're just gonna act like you know, going back to back is some easy thing, by the way, because only Man United, Chelsea, and City have done that. Liverpool was supposed to go back to back.
Bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you now. Don't come with all that talk. Oh, it's gonna be an easy thing. It's gonna be a hard. Oh, my days, it might not happen.
Well, it's true though, isn't it? You've never done it.
Now. It's gonna happen.
You've never done it.
I'm saying
you can say it's gonna happen now, but it's a question.
We're gonna do it.
Hold on, because the previous super chat was about experience, right? Previous experience was about experience.
Yeah.
Arsenal have no experience in the last 100 years.
Okay, and what's the
going back to back?
What's it? Man said in the last 100 years. Are you being for real, bro? And this is what.
When's the last time you went back to back? When's the last time you went back to back?
United fans. Are you listening to these United fans? Man, I'm not
When's
talking
the last
about
time
the
you
last
went back to back?
100 years. Before it was the last 22 years. Broski. broski.
Going back to back.
None of it matters if we haven't
gone
done
back to
it
back
before.
since 1930.
This is the issue. This is the issue with fans like this. Man are talking about, oh, we haven't done it since 1930. The last argument was, oh, you haven't done it before, so Arteta can't win the league. Oh,
when did I, hold on. You tell me when I said Arteta can't win the league.
No, bro. Listen, bro. Please, bro. I didn't say you. It's the same argument, bro. You're giving me the same argument, different words, bro. So please. Whatever way you want to address it, it doesn't matter, bro. You're saying the exact same thing. Man's telling me, oh, we can't go double because we ain't done it in 100 years. Please, man. Bro, what's man talking about? Like, you actually listen to this who's listening to this verdict, bro?
It's a very good thing when I've seen a better Liverpool team than this Arsenal team in 2019.
No one cares about your better Liverpool team,
bro, and they didn't go back to back the next year.
If you look at the Arsenal team that won the league this season, we were the best. We are literally the best team in the entire world, bro. We're the best team in the entire world. It's literally as simple as that, bro. Don't talk to me about, oh, we're not going to go back to back. What's man talking about, man? Man said, oh, it's never been done in 100 years. Bro, this is bullshit analysis, man. Bro, talk to me about football, bro. Why can't we do it? Come on,
no one said made things up.
I actually think, Prem, it's a very good conversation. This is not banter.
Get some order still. Don't still your phone. Get some order.
The previous super chat was about experience. Man United don't have experience of challenging. Arsenal don't have experience of going back to back. So it's the same fucking conversation. Arsenal as a football club have had better teams than they had now and not gone back to back. So what are we doing here?
It's a different conversation, though.
We have no proof. But I've seen better teams
I hear it, but
not being able to go back to back. So
I'm not saying the original thing, though. He's not.
And bear in mind, I never said Arteta can't win the league. I said they'd win the league at the start of the season, and they won the league. But Liverpool, as I said, under Slot, spent 500 million after winning the league, and they fell off. Players lose motivation.
We are not Liverpool, bro. Arsenal is not Liverpool, bro. We're not Liverpool, bro.
They're a bigger club than Liverpool, bro.
We run our club differently. We've run our club differently for the last 22 years. The same reason why we've been bantered for it, bro. The same reason why we've been bantered. The club is run differently. We don't spend 500 million to go fifth, bro. We don't do that. So please don't talk to me about, oh, that man spent 500 million, they couldn't do it. That doesn't mean nothing to me, bro. That means
not being able to go back to back. You explain to me how what does that have to do that you don't spend 500 million to finish fifth? I never said you're going to finish fifth, by the way. I never even said you can't win the league. I'm just adding it as a question mark to going back to back is something only 3 clubs have done in the Premier League era. And not many clubs have done it in the history of English football. And I said Arsenal as a football club haven't done that in 100 years. So it's a very, very valid argument to say going back to back is definitely something that is harder than just winning it once, which is information.
It is a valid It's a valid question because again, it's a very hard feat to achieve. But the only issue that I have with it is I can't see anyone challenging. I think there's so many. What's the right word of saying it? There's so many unknowns when it comes to everybody else compared to Arsenal. Like there's so many unknowns about City, obviously with Maresca. You could even argue when we won the league and we tried to do it back to back when it was the COVID season. You still had
it went to shit.
No,
went to shit.
But again,
a better manager and a better team.
Again, I'm looking at who we were up against, and even though it was a relatively poor season, so to speak, in terms of points total. But again, that's COVID and other reasons. They still had Pep Guardiola. They still had Kevin De Bruyne. They still had all these really good players in their team that could get them to challenging again. I don't see anybody else having that sort of quality.
That's a fair argument. If he said that, then I wouldn't have a problem. I'm not saying they can't go back to back. I'm just saying it's definitely.
I said that, bro. I have a problem with what you said, bro. You said it's impossible for us to go back to back because we haven't. You showed me where I said it's impossible. You said I said it's impossible. I never said it's impossible. Okay, listen, but you're still trying to use the argument that because we haven't done it in 100 years and Liverpool fell away and this other team did it, we're not going to be able to do it. I'm saying to you, the reason why. Listen. Okay, yes, you said it's hard. Whatever way you want to address it. I'm saying to you right now, we are going to do it. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less. You're going to recruit 7 guys in Man United are going to recruit 7 guys in the transfer window. Liverpool are going to spend another 500 mil. Chelsea are going to do whatever they need to do. I couldn't care less, bro. No one's challenging us in regards to going for that title. I'm saying it now, bro. The season's hardly over, bro. Season's hardly over, and I'm saying it now. I couldn't care less what anyone's going to tell me. So the reason I'm saying it is exactly what our friend said in the middle. Broski, like there was no one there to challenge Arsenal in regards to we don't know. We actually don't know. Right now, I'm just talking because I'm an excited fan. But
you were Arteta out, and Mark Gahey passed the ball back, and Groupie scored a wonder goal, and now you're saying that you're gonna retain the title. This kind of doesn't make any sense.
No. Listen.
Who wait. No.
Let me do the super chats, and then we can come to this.
God damn.
Mo, please tell me you're mixing me up with someone else, bro.
God damn.
Okay, I'm gonna do the super chats and then I'm gonna come to you, Alej, because I actually wanted you to be on the show because I wanted to discuss this with you. I'm gonna do the super chats and then I'm gonna come to you.
Man's gonna make claims like that with no clips. That's diabolical. Impossible, clips? Mo. Let's go.
Did you? Okay, you know what? Let's go. United played with vibes and no pressure with Carrick.
No pressure at all, mate. We're the most pressurized club in the world. Do you know what I'm saying? Word to Ancelotti, but no pressure, lads.
Mo, you're really talented at this. Great energy, can break things down technically, and yet can be funny when needed. You are a future star. $10 for you from a Gunnar for appreciation. So you appreciate you. Thank you so much for the $10, Grant. Thank you so much. What is wrong? Why are you jealous? Why are you jealous? You see the differences? You're jealous, bro. Why are you jealous?
I'm not jealous.
Why are you jealous? Thank you so much, Grant, for this. Appreciate you.
Straight from out of nowhere, bro. From out of nowhere.
Thank you so much. This is not straight. This is earlier. These super chats are not sent to.
It's because Ram's got main character syndrome. So what he does when the compliment doesn't come to him, he feels like really irritated and angry. But it's okay. We'll clap you up, Mo.
Nah, it's just for Mo. It's just for Mo. It's just for Mo. Anybody else, I really couldn't care less. But
guys, watch.
W Ahmed in the chat, lads. W Ahmed. Facts.
Remind me the last time you
we haven't even spoken about that irrelevant club yet.
Ahmed, remind me of the last time you won a title.
Let me finish this. Would you have said that Ruben Amorim was proven? A little bit. Yeah, Ruben Amorim, but winning the Portuguese league is different. But what he did with Sporting Lisbon, beating Porto and Benfica, is something that is not every coach that will coach in the Premier League is gonna be like winning, like it's gonna win the Premier League. I think Ruben Amorim was a bad hire by Man United because I think that Man United problems was about culture and changing the mentality of players and changing the confidence player, and Ruben Amorim couldn't do it. And I think he was a bad hire. Is he a good coach? I don't think he's a bad coach. I just think the system didn't work in England, and I don't think he was able to actually change the culture of the club.
He changed the culture.
Amorim?
Yeah, of course he did. He
got
rid of all them toxic bums.
It's not about that. It's not about
that. That's changing the club. That's changing the culture.
That's not.
I'm going to tell you what changing the culture is in my eyes. Changing the culture is a coach.
Arsenal fans are the best people to ask about.
I want to explain this to Touchline from my perspective. Changing the culture is someone that come in and embed a winning mentality at the club. Antonio Conte does it. Pep Guardiola does this. I don't think Ruben Amorim could do that. I think Michael Carrick, what he did is that
he missed the name.
Mikel Arteta did it, but the difference is hold on. But Mikel Arteta did it over. Mikel Arteta did it over time. There are coaches that come in.
I can't lie.
If Pep Guardiola had to come to Arsenal, he would have taken him the same fucking time. With the same, if he had the same investment and he had the same tools that Arteta had, he's not doing it in a year. He's not doing that in a year.
Hold on. Pep Guardiola's never changed the culture at any club he's ever been at. Don't lie.
No.
By that logic, hold on. By that logic, because every club he's gone to is winning. By your logic, what you just said is about winning. Every club he went to, they're winning.
No, he low-key did with Bayern.
Bayern Munich won the treble before he came in.
Yes, he changed the but Touchline.
Wait, he low-key did it with. That's where he did it the least. He achieved nothing special there.
What am I hearing?
He changed the whole.
He won the league every year,
Again.
What are you talking about?
Again.
Yeah, he didn't do anything at Bayern. He didn't do anything at Bayern that
You
no
can
one else
change
did.
the culture for the worse for a football club, and that's what they did. That's what he did with Bayern. He changed the identity of Bayern.
Make sure you say that quicker. Say that quicker.
Okay, I need to read. I need to read.
They won the treble the year before he joined. They won the treble. They won every trophy there is to win. They could win, and he changed the culture.
Can we stop this conversation? I need to read some super chats. Bro, your team played 40 games all season. Calm down, my man.
Hey,
by the way, guys, Man United team played the least minutes in the league.
That's cute, bro. Arsenal played 1 game a week and finished 5th 4 years ago, should I say?
We didn't play 1 game a week.
You did play 1 game a week.
We literally didn't play 1 game a week.
21, 22, you didn't have Europe. You played 1 game a week.
You had Europa League. You didn't have Europa League.
They didn't have Europe. They literally had no Europe.
There's literally other cups. You got smacked
and you got knocked out the first time of asking in the FA Cup. The first time of asking, you got knocked out by Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup. You played like 6 extra games than us and finished 5th.
How are you going to get past Grimsby? This is the problem. Next year, you're focused on winning the league. Next year, are you going to get past Grimsby? This is the problem. You're focused on the wrong things. Focus on getting past Grimsby next year. And
now we're just diverting. No, because I gave a logical point.
Me get onto you.
I can also say Chelsea had 1 game a week and finished 6th under Pochettino. Ram had 1 game a week under Klopp and finished 4th. Fair enough. You leagues finished 4th. We finished 3rd. We finished higher than all you did under 1 game a week. So same logic.
After spending how much more than everyone else?
Oh, now let's move the goalpost.
Your team was way better than everyone else's.
I'm not saying it wasn't.
So then you missed.
By the way, touchdown. We got to a semi-final of the League Cup.
Your team was literally
like an extra 5 games, Ram. Come on, man. Find a bit of shame, bro.
I need to read this. Wait, because we're in the middle of something. So here's my issue. The reason why you was able to finish higher than everyone else when you had 1 game a week is because you went under a period of chronic failure that had a team that shouldn't be all the way down there on 1 game a week anyway. So now you've been able to compete with an actual decent team with a manager that's not going to buoy it. Whereas we actually were in hell as a club and a team. Your team weren't in hell like everyone else's. So
Paz, the point is they try and discredit us for finishing 3rd with 1 game a week, yet no one else was doing that when they had 1 game a week. So it's the same point.
They're trolling you, and then you're gonna diss me, and now I'm gonna have to diss you. So why are you?
No, I'm not dissing any club in particular. I'm just saying you can't discredit my club for finishing 3rd in 1 game a week. Bear in mind, we had 1 game a week at the start of the season, and everyone knew we had no Europe, and they still didn't predict us to finish 3rd. They still didn't predict us to finish above £500 million transfer record breaking Liverpool. They didn't have us above Chelsea, who world champions and all that stuff. Probably didn't even have us above Newcastle and Aston Villa. So same logic.
But you ain't got a reply to it, bro. If someone put a super chat saying you only won the league because of VAR, I'm just gonna laugh. I'm buzzing. You should be happy that people are unhappy with your success. I don't get.
I am. That's why I want. That's why I'm glad Bruno broke the record.
Key is backwards. I honestly don't get it. I don't want people to be happy that Arsenal won the league. I want you to feel robbed. I want you to feel hard done by. Why would I want everyone to be like, oh yeah, you're Arsenal? Then how can I rub it in your face if you're happy? That don't make sense. That's the whole point of competitive sports. People are not supposed to be happy with what you've done. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, bro. Now you can go to it.
Has Carrick proven to even challenge for the EPL?
No other manager has other than Arteta going into next season and Slot. But are we going to really take Slot serious?
That's a good point.
But open again. Just because you're not proven doesn't mean you can't do it.
Big thanks to Mo. Great time all season, fair, balanced, informed commentary. Since I have extra characters to type, we know who we are, campeones. Big up, my man. Thank you so much.
Champione, ole, ole, ole. Champione, champione, ole, ole, ole.
I hope your dog bites you.
Big up, my man. Thanks so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Sorry. Big up, my man. Thanks. By his take, then Carrick isn't proven. Relax, guy. Yeah,
I'll pay you £100 right now if you can find me a clip where I said Carrick's a proven Premier League winning manager. The point was he tried to say that Carrick isn't proven, which I agreed with, but then said Xabi Alonso's proven when he's not.
As annoying as He's talking sense. I don't know what that word mean. What does that word mean?
A rugrat is basically a baby.
$2, mate.
He's basically calling him a baby.
But he's talking sense, though.
Yeah, but I know it's a backhanded compliment, isn't it? You call him a baby, but he's also.
I'm not sure that was
$2, mate. Appreciate it. Mo's gonna go buy a Freddo with it.
That's definitely a generation.
If Arsenal signed Tonali and Alvarez, shut up shop.
Yeah, but they ain't getting Alvarez, so.
Bro, Alvarez not coming back to England.
Alvarez isn't coming back to England.
Right, let's keep it a buck, though. You hope that. Let's keep it a buck.
No, but Paz, I've already bet with you that he's not joining Arsenal because he doesn't want to come to England.
What was this bet? What was this bet?
Remember, if Alvarez joins, Alvarez joins Arsenal, I go skinhead.
Oh my God, yes, I do remember.
It's not happening. He's not joining. Tonali might. I'm not saying Tonali won't.
Yeah.
Alvarez is not coming back to England.
Unless Alvarez gets a divorce,
or he's going to go Barca, but Barca are just being cheapskates. That's what they are. They're even trying to argue with us over 20 million for Rashford.
Night is dark and full of terrors, man. You never know.
Arsenal, Tonali, Barcola, Alvarez, Buadi, Livramento.
No, keep that Livramento motherfucker over there. I don't want that. I do not want nothing to do with it.
I will shave my balls live on stream if that happens. That's not.
You know what? I'll take Buadi because I heard he's a young. I didn't really watch him, but I heard he's young and he's good. I don't watch it.
We don't need to see that live on stream.
Alvarez.
I just know it's not happening, bro. I reckon Arsenal get Livramento and Tonali.
We don't need to see that live.
A midfield of Rice and Tonali. Everyone is halas.
I agree. That's too much.
I agree.
No, it's not.
Too much crowd.
Are they even balancing each other?
We're never losing any duels in midfield. I'm sorry.
If you get left wing,
I think Arsenal need a Walton or something like that in the midfield with Russ.
Do you know why I like Tonali? Yeah, because I put it this way. I spoke about this in the video as well.
Tonali can play
the stats
ball.
that people don't talk about. Yeah, is the ones that actually turn games over. Your second balls, your duels, all of those things. For me, if you can dominate those micro stats, class, bro. And those two in the midfield, they've got enough technical ability, and they've got fantastic.
Paz, you're underestimating how technically good Tonali is as a footballer.
I literally said they're both technically good. What the fuck?
No, you just said it now.
No, I said it before. I said they're both technically, and I said they're both physically.
A midfield, we did this one. Gloria is the same. Maresca was Chelsea's manager last season, and you had them finishing third and us fourth this season. If I'm wrong, and if then you got it. No, I actually, after Chelsea had their window, I actually rated the window 2 out of 10, and I said that Chelsea aren't going to be in the title race, and Chelsea can finish third or fourth. Yes, but I said after that Chelsea will finish fourth. Also, you had a great window. And I still think that Man City, didn't you guys end on 78 points? Normally, 78 points will get you third. Just go and check.
It's your second.
Nah,
Liverpool finished third with 82 points just 2 years ago.
Last season, City finished 78 points. No, City finished Arsenal finished 74 points, finished second.
That's one season. Check before. Check 23, 22, 23.
But that season was an anomaly. Everyone loves talking about that season. Like, say, we don't know what happened that season. No one competed. They ran away with the league.
I think you are missing.
And also, Arsenal. You need to Mo. You need to find shame because they did throw the last game of the season in the bin. If they win that, they get.
I think you're missing the point. Liverpool, on paper, should not have been as bad as now. Man City finishing with 78 points. Normally, with what Arsenal signed and what Liverpool signed, should have been third. So, yeah. In terms of Maresca, listen, I'm not saying that you're going to finish outside of the top 5, my man. All I'm saying is that I'll be worried if I'm a Man City fan about winning the title. I wouldn't be worried about Champions League or anything with that, but I'd be worried about winning the title. Who's that sore thumb in that Arsenal picture? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I have no idea what he's talking about.
I think he's talking about Paz.
Sore thumb sore thumb is like you stick out like a sore thumb. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I don't know if he's talking about. I don't know if he's talking about Paz's picture, and then he's saying like Madueke, for example, is a sore thumb because he's not good. He shouldn't.
Is he talking about Paz's picture or Paz himself?
I don't know.
Maybe because Paz is like sticking in and out, like he's going in and out.
Yeah. Odegaard's left.
We're all literally here together. I don't know what you're talking about.
Back to back. Don't get bareback like Liverpool.
Hey, if you don't change your style of play, you'll be sorted, bro. Don't worry, man.
Yeah, but that's another thing, by the way. They're going to change them rules for them set pieces. They're going to change them rules.
Hold on,
no. Be careful what
There's
you wish
no rules
for.
to be changed,
Because
bro.
No, they won't. Are they
Guys,
hell?
Wait,
They
the
will
rules that
not
people are
change
talking about.
anything.
No, but people want them to stop like people touching. You want that rule still there, I promise you. Because the second you can't touch these man, you got to let them run and jump at you. You're on a collapse, bro. You can't stop these man while you're holding them.
You know, Paz, I was just talking to my friends on the coffee shop the other day, and they were talking about the rules. And one person mentioned that 6'3", 6'4" people, and he said, "Why would anybody want Arsenal to have a free run at the ball when they have giants?" Exactly what you said.
Oh, I was talking about that. I was talking about the hugging of the goalkeepers and shit. The being around the goalkeepers.
They don't, by the way,
they definitely do. Don't lie. They definitely do. They definitely do. They did to my goalkeeper in the first game of the season.
In the first game, and then after this, it doesn't happen.
So they. What do you mean they don't hug the goalkeeper? They surround the goalkeeper.
Does that. Everyone does.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everyone does it. They need to change the rule,
bro.
Arsenal will challenge back. Okay, Arsenal will challenge back-to-back EPL seasons. Man United can barely challenge Arsenal. They will crumble. Click this. This is a warning to deluded Man United fans.
Clip it, Mo.
I think Man
Clip
United.
it, guys. Can someone clip this and put it on the show?
It's your channel, bro. Why can't you clip it, bro?
I'm on you,
How
bro.
do I clip it?
I agree.
Tell me how do I clip it?
Screenshot it, bro.
You know that someone can just you know when you watch live, there's a button that you clip something, right?
Just screenshot it.
What's wrong with you? Please disregard my super chat defending.
Cheers for the $4. Mo's gonna buy 2 for those now.
People misuse stats. You cannot just pick one stat and apply no context. List teams that won the league after being 15th 2 seasons, then going back to back. Now what?
Good point. Very good point.
So that again. Less teams won the league after finishing 15th 2 seasons. Well, firstly, does that make sense? We finished 2 seasons ago. That doesn't add to nowadays when the next season we finished 3rd. How many teams finished 15th and then 3rd the season after? You can add the context of that.
His point is more that it just means fuck all.
No, it doesn't mean fuck all. Back to back is a very, very, very Mo.
Yeah,
Mo. You know, Inter have dominated Serie A, right? The last couple of years. How many times have you been back to back, mate?
They haven't dominated Serie A.
There you go. Thank you.
It doesn't mean
you haven't dominated Serie A. They've been the best team in Serie A for 6 years, and they've not gone back to back once.
That doesn't mean you.
They haven't dominated.
Napoli.
They've won 3 out of the last 6. 3 out of the last 6.
Nobody went back to back. Nobody went back to back since 2.
Because it was Milan and Napoli.
They did 9 in a row, innit? Since you've been 9 in a row.
City pissed on all of us for years. Did they piss on everyone before?
Nah. Man City never did back to back
either.
All this
stuff is just shit that people just like to talk about, but it actually means
but Pep Guardiola had a proven thing that he could go back to back.
He on the Prem. He wasn't proven in the Prem.
He wasn't proven in the Prem, but he was proven in world football. He won 2 Champions Leagues for God's sake.
So was Xabi Alonso then.
Xabi Alonso hasn't won the Champions League, has he? We're doing it. Xabi Alonso didn't win the treble. We didn't win a sextuple.
You can choose when something is proven. It's proven or it ain't.
Are you trying to compare Xabi Alonso when he's coming in?
I'm saying what our main point is. All of this stuff is just bullshit.
I didn't say they can't go back to back because people acted like I did. I just said it's a question mark, bro. I've seen better teams not go back to back.
What's more likely? Dan, I'm going to ask the question. What's more likely, you finishing winners of the Premier League or Arsenal going back to back?
Say that again.
What's more likely, you winning the Premier League or Arsenal going back to back?
Arsenal going back to back. They're favourites going into next season. I never said they wouldn't.
I'm talking about that part-time captain.
You're a funny guy. You love the
We got to the end of it, bro.
I said they're favourites going into
part-time captain. That's my captain. Come on, V. Get behind the boys, man.
The guy, Aaron Ramsdale, is why we don't like United.
No, you don't like United because he ruined your life. That's why. He ruined your life, yeah? They won the treble against you. They won the treble against you, mate. That's why you don't like United.
Am I missing something? I don't get it.
But let's say this super chat is true.
An hour
Thank you very much.
Minutes on
I'm
Man
so
United.
glad I make everyone hate Man United. And you see, if we do win the league, or when we do win the league, yeah, when we do win the league, I'm going to be the most unbearable person in human history. Yeah, you're gonna want me second.
You are one of them.
Yeah, I am ready. And you wait till we win the fucking Premier League.
Every 5 minutes,
next year, the year after,
the year after.
you get what I'm saying? We're gonna win the league. We're gonna win the league soon, mate.
Is there another level to this?
Mate, trust me, there's another level, mate. Another levels. Yeah, another levels, mate.
It's another level to this. Before I go to Arsenal, Ledge, about Liverpool and Chelsea, are people discounted completely, putting Liverpool out of the picture with Arne Slot? I just want to get this out of the way.
I am.
I'm gonna let me touch on this. Look, Paz is clearly disregarding Liverpool, but I'm not. I'm not gonna disregard Slot after he's won the title already. Yes, this season you can call it a blip, you can call it whatever you want to call it for Liverpool, yeah. But if he does go on to sign more players next season and they do give him another 500 mil, that'll be £1 billion spent on a squad. I would be expecting him to produce something, bro. I'm not gonna be sitting.
There is a difference between you are expecting. Ledge. There's a difference between you're expecting and predicting. Expecting, yes. Predicting is different.
Can I just say, do we really think they're going to give him 500 million again, though? Let's be honest. They really think they're going to give him 500 million back to back.
If they do, it doesn't matter because your 500 mil isn't even enough. Like, let's break this down.
We spoke about their problems. They've got so many problems in their squad.
500 mil is not enough.
Apparently, Ram, I am deluded to think that in front of Hussam. Me and Paz on it.
Sam's deluded.
Stop. Me and Paz on el ahwa went down to the Liverpool squad, and apparently there is that's not true. Like Liverpool don't have as many problems.
Forget their tactical problems. Forget all of that.
Sam thinks that they have problems, but I'm thinking that we're underrating the players of Liverpool, like the McAllisters.
But this is the problem. They have a whole squad. Mo Salah himself is to replace what he did when they were actually a functioning group of members of society. That's 200 mil of human. That's right there. Yeah. And then you need the left side.
I'm sweating, bro. Honestly.
Right now you got Rio and Gakpo. Your midfield, hella hot. McAllister's got no legs. Gravenberch, you don't even know what he's gonna do. You need a DM. You need a right back. You need a left back. You need another centre back. You need that, and now you need another centre mid.
Goalkeeper.
And then you need a goalie. And then next year you're without 2027, and your last striker is injury prone. So now you need another. You need basically someone in every position, bro.
The thing is right. People are gonna think I'm hating when I say that, but I feel like I agree with everything Paz said. Yeah, I think we're just being logical. Like I think Liverpool's last Premier League was like how Man United's last Premier League was under Fergie. That squad was coming to an end. And I don't think that's an outrageous thing what Paz has said. They're going through a transitional period.
No, you're
not. And the person in charge of all of that is an absolute clown.
No, you ain't. No, you're not in a transition. Because transition is actually a word for movement. Like movement as in you're moving towards something. You lot are not moving towards something. You're in hell. You're staying put. The train has stopped. You're in hell. That's where you're standing. So for the train to move, there would need to be some influx of like a new breed of players coming through. Right now, it's Rio. That's it. It's Rio.
He's 17, bro.
But then we're going off the premise that we won't get anyone in the summer.
I'm not going.
You will. No, we didn't say that. No one said that.
Enough, Romp. You won't get enough.
The thing is, I still don't believe we need to get a new left back. Maybe a backup left back at best, but really not an out and out starting left back. Robertson's going, yeah.
So you need left back.
But he only played about how many games has he played this season?
Okay, that's cool, but you still need two of them.
How many games has he played this season?
I hear you, but you need another one.
I know that, but how many games has he played this season?
I hear you, but you still need to buy another one.
Yeah, but if we're gonna go out and buy a left back, which is like gonna play about 5 games, we ain't gonna do that, bro. Might as well just play Simicast there for the time being. He's gonna play 5 games.
Is he coming back?
Yeah, he's coming back apparently.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
If he's gonna play five games this season, I ain't gonna really be pressed.
If you have Simicast as cover, that's good cover.
But then even let's say you manage to take this 500 mil and which is quote unquote by the way, let's say you get this 500 mil, you now apply it to the squad. What makes you think that now Arne Slot is now going to be able to take this brand of football, which is very dated?
He won't.
That's one of your biggest problems. Arne Slot has got very dated ideologies, and a lot of these Ajax coaches that coach the Ajax way is
Paz, this is the worst bit. Paz, this is the worst bit. He ain't from Ajax. But he played for their rivals.
That country Ajax.
No. Their rivals played different football, bro. Final played different football to Ajax. It's completely different. This is some dumb shit, bro.
We've done it now with you. I've done it. That is a very. They have this idea of football that I'm not sure is ever going to change, and it ain't going to apply to. It's not going to apply here.
Facts.
It's not going to apply here.
That's the main issue. That's the main crux of the matter. And that's where there's a lot of disagreement between the Liverpool hierarchy, because apparently there's rumors that some people aren't very happy with the fact that, is this really the guy that's going to take us forward? Is he really going to do it? Certain people in the hierarchy believe so, other people aren't. So this is where there's a massive disparity between the vision of Liverpool. I think regardless of who we're going to sign, there's still glaring issues within the club. Like, for instance, our build-up play, Brentford, it was night and day against Brentford. Our build-up play was completely non-existent. And then actually chance creating, again, non-existent, which goes back to how we're structured as a team and how the ideologies of the manager and how he wants his team to play football are clearly not resonating with the players. The players look disinterested. Like, you can see it in their faces.
Ram, are you worried that it's basically going to be a Ruben Amorim in terms of it's just a matter of when this guy gets fired and not if?
It's going to be worse than Ruben Amorim because he's going to destroy the identity that we only know about for the past 8 seasons that's got us winning trophies.
Yeah, I like this. I like the sounds of that.
I like that. I really do like that. That's excellent analysis right now.
I think you should be like that. You should be able for your team.
I think a lot of it's going to. I think a lot of what
I want to ask a question. In 21-22, Liverpool didn't win the title. You challenged, you came second, right? This is the 92 points or something.
Yeah.
And in 22-23, you finished 5th.
Yeah.
But Jurgen Klopp was okay. Why isn't Arne Slot okay?
Well, what's the difference? Well, we got less points in that team, funnily enough, in that situation.
Yeah, but points tally doesn't matter because you know that every league is different.
Yeah, no, every league is different. Every league is different. But then again, I can argue this to you, Mo. Last season, 60 points would have got you 9th place in the league.
Fucking hell.
Yeah. It was a huge.
I just read the stat, by the way. I just read the stat.
And I'm gonna add more context to it. Brendan Rodgers' team in 2014-15, post the Luis Suarez season, got more points than this team. And Roy Hodgson in 2010-2011 was on track to get more points that season than what this team got.
Can I ask you a question? Can I
continue with that conversation, Pass? I want to just talk about this.
I'm staying here. I promise you.
Because I want to reference the 1920 as well when Liverpool fell off.
It's about points. So for me, I want to ask you a question. How much stock do you put in how much points a team got? Because me personally, I think it's absolute bullshit. I think it's absolutely.
Thank you,
well,
Paz.
only the 90. Okay, to be honest with you, I put stock in the if you get 100 points, if you be like for me, 99, 100, like invincible, 99, 100. I put weight into this, but getting 98 versus getting 89 versus 90 or 85 versus 92. It's not that different, but getting down.
I'll give you an example.
But then it's the position marking that I'm looking at.
Yes, I'll give you an example why I think it's bullshit. Yeah, I'll give you an example why I think it's bullshit. Yeah, if you listen to like sprinters, for example, yeah, there are some days where furthermore, if you're sprinting against other people. That is the nature of competitive sports. You are racing against the person on either side of you, right? So there's a certain pace you need to keep up to win said race. If I'm running by myself, it's not the same thing. So if no matter what my opponents are, is what pace I need to keep up to win something. Yeah. And I feel like people discount if we won the league on 68 points, all I gotta be is be better than the second best motherfucker to win it. So the points total is completely irrelevant. The nature of competitive sports is beating the person below you and winning. That is the nature of it.
But then that's
no one. Hold on. You know when Arsenal Paz says to me once. You know when Arsenal won the Invincibles, who finished second? Does anyone know?
Chelsea.
And how many points did they get? How many points did they get?
78,
79, I think.
So you've just given me two different answers, and I'm pretty sure they're both wrong answers.
Is this the point? Like, no,
We don't know. Touchline. Google tell us. Touchline.
I'm pretty sure it was 77, but it was between that.
I said 79, and you acted like I said 52.
Yeah,
Hold on.
that is so.
No. KG's right. KG's
So what is
right.
this, man? What
Yeah,
is this?
79. So the point is, nobody remembers how many points you got. And no one cares. Like, no one cares.
I hear Pez's
got
point.
97, 92, and then they got like 66 the next year after. No one cares about that, bro.
I agree with Pez's point.
Again,
But
it's about winning.
You're missing
the question is why. What's causing the lower point totals? And you know how we always go back to it is
the rest of the league.
Does that mean the league is
Okay? We kind of went sideways from the club
because
the
original point was from Mo was why am I having this sort of energy for Slot when it's not for Klopp? And then there's multiple other reasons behind that. Look, you got.
I know why, because Klopp punches in the touchline, he jumps, he hugs players.
No. The midfield of that team was already aging, and even the manager said it himself.
Yeah. When he stood up to the crowd and go,
Klopp's a passion, man.
He's screaming their knickers.
Sorry, it's a joke. Go ahead. Apologies, guys. Give him that.
You done? You done? Everyone's
well,
done.
I got one more in me.
Everyone's done. Okay.
I'm going.
No, does it? He's unbearable. Sorry. No.
Even with that, the manager even said himself that he made a mistake in allowing players to play when they should have been moved on. And the season after that, he got the players that he wanted to replace the aging players. He got rid of the likes of Fabinho, who that season, I don't think any fan in the whole world thought that guy would just age like hell. That guy turned from 29 years old to 40 years old in the space of 3 months. The guy's legs was completely gone. And the same with Hendo and people like that. And then that's where we were like, we just need to revamp that midfield. Lo and behold, we revamped the midfield. It's everything's better. We look so much better. Players are playing at a higher level again. They're playing with good footballers again. With this team, I still think there's some good footballers in there, but the overall structure of the team, and I had no problem with the structure at Klopp's because I still think because it was winning us games, was getting us good results. But the structure within this team, it's like I can't pinpoint one single game that we play that's been very good this season. And the times that I can pinpoint one is when the manager directly himself said, I don't like playing that kind of football. I.e., lo and behold, Aston Villa.
You know what? Now that you think of that.
Is that me that's lagged or is it him?
KG, please don't tell me. For a minute, I thought I was like, oh shit, I don't know what he's saying.
Yeah.
He lagged.
I thought that was everyone.
KJ, he did.
The reality is
He's back. Go ahead. We didn't hear you.
I don't know where I cut off, but I was saying to Ram, I don't know the last time that I can remember watching you guys and watching you play well.
Exactly, man. Even the Galatasaray game, I could argue that wasn't even the football that Arne Slot wanted to play because it's very emotional kind of football, a lot of chance creating from a lot of players. That's a good example where we played some good football, but that's not what the manager wanted. It's just, it's very, very difficult to see the future with this guy, bro. It really, really is. And I, even with his style of football and his ideas, I can't buy into it. And if I can't buy into it, why should I expect the players to buy into it?
What is the style of football?
High possession, safe football. A lot of control, having your players pushed up as much as possible to try and pin the opposition back. Basically, asking your centre backs to play like Xavi Hernandez. And that was well Paz.
That's why
Liverpool is shit.
What about Chelsea?
No one's taking them serious, bro. They just finished 10th.
But you finished 15th last season, and
did we change for the league this year?
What?
Did we change for the league this year? We finished third. That's their goal next season.
No, you didn't.
There you go.
So their target next season is to finish third. So who's going to finish second? You or Man
City?
Mo, there's a difference per touchline. You got Michael Carrick halfway through the season. They got their new manager before the season starts. So you never know.
That's true. They've also not got better players than us. They have Cole Palmer, who's been dog shit for a year and a half. We have the best player in the league. as I was saying, Chelsea's objective.
Man United fans now that Bruno, they actually talk about Bruno Fernandes as he is like a difference maker that can win the league like a Kevin De Bruyne ilk.
He's the best player in the league. He's the best player in the league. I said that's a difference.
Is he a Kevin De Bruyne ilk player? I just want to ask.
Well, no, he's not better than De Bruyne, is he? If you're going to try and tell me to say that he's better than De Bruyne, he's not better than De Bruyne.
He's not.
No.
Okay. But you know that De Bruyne is...
He didn't say that.
My point, guys, that Kevin De Bruyne used to like come in and keep changing. I'm actually questioning. Bruno Fernandes is a good player, but he ain't the one that will win you the league like Kevin De Bruyne, for example. He ain't that guy, in my opinion. He's a good player. I like him. He's a good player, but
he's the best player in the league. So if he can't win the league, then no one else can they? Clearly, that's basically what you're saying.
Hey, did they give him that scammy assist? That own goal?
It's not a scammy assist. It's a shot on target and it's a goal.
That shit.
I actually don't think that Bruno Fernandes, him winning player of the season, I actually don't think that he is the best player in the league.
He's the best player in the league.
Can I ask you something?
Bruno Fernandes. Hold on. Most goals ever.
Let me ask you the fucking damn question.
I'm just going to explain before you start waffling. I'm going to explain before you start waffling.
Yeah, Habibi, let me ask you the question. It's a question.
Bro, you got a mute button. Bro, you got a mute button.
Why do you think Bruno Fernandes is the best player in the league? Is it because he won the award, or is it because you think football-wise he's the best player?
Well, firstly, I don't care about individual awards. I just look at he's been the best, most consistent, the most player-defining player in the league this season. He's carried his team the most. To get what I'm saying. And he's got the most assists ever in a Premier League season, and he's got the most goals ever from a Premier League midfielder in a season. So he's got the two of the best records. Unless you can give me one of your players that can come and chat to him on them records, then yeah, I'm saying, as I say, he doesn't follow the records follow him, mate. You know what I mean, most goals ever from a midfielder, most GA ever, and most assists ever. So
who do you think?
He's got 100 goals. He's got 100 goals and 100 assists. Hold on, he's got 100 goals and 100 assists, by the way, for Man United, quicker than Messi did for Barcelona and Ronaldo did for Real Madrid. Just saying. Best player in the league. Best player in the league.
My man joined United when he was 26, and you're comparing it to a guy that's...
Ronaldo joined Real Madrid when he was fucking 24, bro, and he just won a Ballon d'Or. Shut up, man. Oh, what are we doing here, bro? Did I say he was better than Messi? Did I say he was better than Messi? Did I say he was? I'm just saying.
So why are you bringing up Messi then? What are you bringing him up for?
Because it's a stat, bro. He got 100 goals and 100 assists quicker than Messi did for Barcelona. You're going.
Because Messi started when he was 16.
No one said he's better than Messi, bro. So you have to chill out.
I might go mad. What's the point? What's the point of bringing up Messi when
he just popped up how good he's been? 100 goals and 100 assists in 315 games for Manchester United, brother. And now he's got even more assists and more goals. He has the most GA ever from a Premier League midfielder. 48 GA in one season. He's got 30 GA. The most, no Man United player has ever got 30 GA, I think, no midfielder, sorry. He's got 30 GA for Man United in 2 seasons. No midfielder. Paul Scholes only did it once, I'm pretty sure.
Touchline.
Is he better than Paul Scholes?
Where's your trophy?
No hold on. Stop.
So,
this is Village. This is dead banter. This is dead banter.
That is really cringe when I've won more trophies than you ever win.
People what they used to do to you, and then
you won more trophies than you ever win. I've won more trophies than you ever win.
No, but hold on. Stop. I want to have.
And he won more than you, pal. He won more than you, mate. Well done. You just eclipsed Ryan Giggs' league titles. Well done. You just eclipsed Ryan Giggs on league titles, mate. Well done, mate. Yeah, I'm saying. How many Champions Leagues have you won? How many Champions Leagues have you won?
Manchester, bro. Manchester City.
Zero, mate.
Everyone.
Zero, mate. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. You'll never sing that. Champions of Europe. You'll never sing that. Have you ever won the treble?
Okay, if we start singing on the stream, I'm gonna mute everyone. Okay, the question is, we brushed over some statistics that touch on. What did you say? Bruno Fernandes got 40 GA, 48 GA?
Yeah,
never happened.
In all competitions, he's got the most GA ever from a midfielder.
Yeah, he's got 38 last season.
No, he got 48 GA in the COVID season. Got 48 GA. No, Lampard has the most at the time, 47, and I think Torre had 44. I think.
Yeah, he got 45.
And before anyone wants to say penalties, Lampard scored more penalties than Bruno did that season.
45.
So yeah, and he's also got the most assists now in the Premier League. Unless you could give me someone else with records like him, then I don't want to hear it.
That's 5 years ago, brother.
Well, he just broke the assist record, bruv. You got 30 GA in the league.
Hold on, I'm confused now. Okay, I'm confused. Are we talking about stats? We're talking about now. Is Bruno Fernandes the best player in the league this season because he broke? Stop. Let me finish the question. Is Bruno Fernandes the best player in the league because he broke the record in 2021 season? No. The answer is no. Because
that adds on to it, though. That adds on to it. Consistency adds on to it. He's been consistent at the top level.
No, it doesn't.
What about last season?
No,
what about
it
last season?
No, it doesn't.
You got 40 GA last season again, brother. You're not concentrating. You're not concentrating. Even last season, he was bagging in GA.
This show was going very well until we started yelling. Now you get touchy. I muted you, Touchline. Okay, stop yelling, people. I muted everyone. Stop yelling. Mohamed Salah was very consistent. It doesn't mean that he is even one of the best players in the league this season. Even though, by the way, Mohamed Salah this season still have double digits GA. The point about Bruno Fernandes, do you think that Bruno Fernandes now is the most consistent player in the league this season?
Yes.
But that is not true.
I think even ability-wise, he's top 5 minimum. I think the only one I can say chats to him ability-wise is Cherky, and Cherky doesn't play enough for me to put him as the best player in the league. He's got the. I think he's created the most chance. I could be wrong.
Can I ask you something? Why is Bruno more? Go ahead.
I think Ozil was the only one ever that's created more chances in a Premier League season than he has this season. I think Ozil got 139.
Can I ask you genuinely? Do you think Bruno Fernandes is better than Gabriel
Magalhaes?
Yes.
No,
you're comparing a centre back to a goal. I don't think Gabriel's even the best player in his team. I think you've given the wrong example. I think he's never the best centre back in his team.
Do you think Bruno Fernandes is better than Saliba?
Again, we're comparing centre backs.
Don't tell me.
No. Oh, important to their team. Yeah. Bruno's more important to us.
You are very smart. You are very smart. So don't tell me about this centre back football ability and technical ability. We know that Vidic won player of the season. We know that Van Dijk won player of the season. I think the best player in the league. I think the best player in the league, for me, is between Rice, Raya, and Saliba, in my opinion.
Raya,
and even by the way, Gabriel as well gets involved. In my opinion.
All right, mate. No,
I would probably say
everyone's better than Bruno, lads. That's why he's going to win player of the year.
Here we go.
That's why he's going to win player of the year.
No,
he just broke the so-called Premier League GOATs record. He just broke his record.
Every time we talk like this, don't come back with this dead ass. Everyone's better than Bruno.
When this record that he broke, did he have more GA than the guy?
No, of course not. Henry scored 20 goals because he's a striker. He's going to score more goals than him.
I'll say
pretty simple, isn't it? Attackers get more goals.
You guys really think that Bruno Fernandes is the best player in the Premier League? For real?
Yes, he's the fucking best player in the league.
You guys, Mo.
United fans. He's addressing me as United fan. You cannot give me a better player than Bruno. You're giving me Declan Rice. What is Declan Rice better than Bruno at? What, he's better him off the ball.
Would you take him or Haaland?
I wouldn't swap Bruno Fernandes for Rice on any scenario.
That's cool. That's fine. That's your opinion. I wouldn't swap Declan Rice for Bruno, so we can all do this.
People wouldn't do that.
Bruno Fernandes, by the way, he said what a trophy. Bruno Fernandes has won more trophies than Declan Rice, Saliba, Gabriel, all combined. He's won more trophies than all of them combined. He's won 2 out of 3 trophies in Portugal's history. He's won international trophies. He's won FA Cup, League Cup. He's won trophies. What are we doing now? We're going. No. You said what trophy, and now you're trying. You said what a trophy, and now you're changing it to what trophies did he win?
But then Hincapié has won more major trophies than Bruno. Then
how many? Hincapié won? He hasn't won
2 league titles. One.
Bruno's won 9 trophies in his career, mate. Bruno's won 9 trophies in his career, mate.
Okay, how many of them are major trophies?
We always stop.
How many of them are major?
We always stop.
All of them. Actually major trophies.
How many of them are important?
Actually, them.
We always take the conversation into the dead of like how many trophies. Guys, focus. I want everyone to focus in the conversation. We're talking about today. It doesn't matter that John Terry won that many trophies. It doesn't matter that Salah won trophies. Today, Salah isn't one of the best players in the league. We take the conversation into the wrong avenues. Hincapié winning the Bundesliga doesn't make him a better player than Bruno today, does it? It doesn't.
It mutes the point, though. What's the point?
No, it doesn't. By the way, it doesn't.
No, the original. No, but the original.
He said what?
You know why he doesn't? I'm going to tell you guys.
I can easily go into Thierry Henry's career and it gets long. It gets long for him because he won 5 trophies.
I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove it. Stop. I'm going to prove it to you. Who's better, Shirky or Wirtz, Ram? Nobody answers.
What this? I forgot.
Who's better, Shirky or today in the Premier League?
Today in the Premier League is Turkey.
It's Shirky. How many major trophies does Shirky have in his career?
2, I think.
What 2? The 2 cups?
Yeah, the 2 cups.
The 2 cups? Are you comparing the 2 cups to winning the Bundesliga Invincible for Wirtz?
Yeah, no, that the FA Cup and League Cup is bigger than winning the Bundesliga. Yeah, 100%.
According to Touchline's logic, that's the thing. That's why I undo the. If you just let me flipping talk, Mo, and don't start coming.
By the way, I didn't even interrupt you. He did. By the way, I didn't.
No, I know that. But the whole. But again, you're saying that no, your point is wrong. No, the point is valid because I'm trying to undo that stupid point that he's making, which is like, oh, Bruno's won major trophies by winning a Nations League for Portugal, compared to someone like Nkapie who's won a league title, 2 league titles, bro. It don't matter how many trophies you win. It's the weight of the silver that you've got, bro. It's the weight of the trophies.
The 2 cups. He looked disgusted when you said the 2 cups.
Nah, bro, look, come on, man. This is ridiculous, man.
It's the Nations, Paz. It's the Nations League, bro. Even the European Championship.
This is. I want to move on from Bruno because I got something to talk with Ledge about. Quickly, Arsenal worked hard to this moment, but that captain Benham put in Rice or Gabriel, get Anderson in, and revive this Man United versus Arsenal bloodbath. You guys know that best ever content and best ever conversations is gonna be the United versus Arsenal title race. Best ever content, best ever conversations.
Good thing it's never gonna fucking happen.
Not based on touchlines.
You literally said 20 minutes ago it's gonna happen. You fucking liar. You did. You said United are gonna be up there next season.
No, that's not.
Big up Hussam, but I think he just don't want to discount his team versus rivals. But
what are we doing here?
I think we're going to.
I think we're going to be around. It's the same thing,
man.
I need to discuss one thing with Ledge before we end the show. Guys, one thing with big up Hussam, but I think he just doesn't want to discount his team versus rivals. But listen to his today Liverpool show with Tom. They think they are finished. All right, I need to listen to that show then.
Bro, as in like, bro, last night's game really it was dark.
I spent 0 seconds thinking about Bruno, champion here. Big up Marco. Who on the panel would pick player of the season Bruno over Haaland for next season? I need to finish. Can I? Okay, you read the super chat then. Go ahead.
No. I want to address that last one.
You know what?
He spent 0 seconds thinking about Bruno, but he put a super chat in about Bruno. Nice one. Thanks for the money, mate.
Who on the panel would pick player of the season Bruno over Haaland for next season? Also, the lack of respect for Rugrats is disgusting. They won 4 Emmys award.
Yeah, respect the Rugrats, bro. That's childhood right there, bro.
I don't even know what that is, but
can I ask you something?
Wait.
Touch on this before your time.
Just one question.
You don't know what Rugrats is,
brother. He's born in 2005. What do you
expect, no. This is important. You don't know what the Rugrats is,
brother. He's born in 2005. What do you expect?
I've never heard of the Rugrats, bro, and I don't want to hear about the Rugrats. I don't really care. I'm addressing this super chat.
Why are you surprised, Paz?
Bruno Fernandes is currently a better player than Eden Haaland. Currently, he's a better player than him.
Okay. Is there any player in the league that you would swap Bruno for now?
In this league? No, he's the best player in the league. He's the best player in his position.
All right. Fair enough. I don't get how. I don't know how can you say Bruno can't win us the league, but you said that Wirtz can win the league for Liverpool, and he hasn't showed you anything yet. I never said that next season Wirtz can win the league. I said that in the summer when Wirtz was coming in from Germany, one of the superstars.
Yeah, and Bruno.
Can Wirtz win Liverpool? Hold on. Kenny, I literally said that even if Liverpool change managers, I don't think that Liverpool can win the league next season. That it's not that high percentage depending on the manager. Kenny, I don't think so. I think that Man United most likely will be ahead of Liverpool next season. Most likely will be ahead of Liverpool.
So you don't think any manager in the world will get us better?
Of course, it does manage. If you get Hansi Flick, if you get Luis Enrique, it might be. Of course, you will. But
what about Jurgen?
Okay, what about Areola? If you get Areola,
no.
Okay, thank you so much.
That's you go find a young maniac, like a young crackhead. That's just
Sebastian Hoeneß. Maybe there's a chance.
Okay, let's come.
Eddie Howe will be a good manager for you.
Sebastian Hernandez has a chance.
I think Eddie Howe will be a good manager for you.
Just a question about that Arteta thing. You might not be Arteta out, but you sat here with me, not on this show, and you didn't like the way you played. You thought he regressed, he bottled it, he fumbled.
Nope.
Stop.
Nope.
Did you or did you not?
Nope, I didn't.
Bro, you came to the show, you were depressed. You didn't come to the show, you were depressed.
Mo. I remember what you're talking about, Mo.
Do you remember the depression?
I remember the day. Listen, I will never forget that day because that's when I felt like Arsenal were throwing away the title. I remember what you're talking about.
Exactly my point, guys. Exactly my point.
No, Mo. Let me elaborate. You're talking about me coming onto the show and venting my anger on my team that I've been supporting throughout the last 6 years, almost bottling it for the 4th time. Do you understand?
Yes.
So I'm sorry that I showed real emotion as a fan expressing that. No, because I've not once.
I'm gonna let you finish, and then you didn't get my point at all. By the way, you didn't get my point. Go ahead.
Okay. Please go ahead.
But my point isn't about emotions. My point isn't about emotions. You are a logical Arsenal fan. You're a logical person. Okay. You questioned the methods that is used in April and March. You questioned the tactics. You questioned all of these, right? Am I wrong here? You questioned that. We discussed it.
Yeah, listen.
You said
I did
question that, right?
Yeah, Mo. I did question it, and rightfully so. Like every other Arsenal fan, you had to question it.
No,
you get it, Paz. Now you get the point.
Paz, let me finish. No, because I'm not delusional, bro. I support my team to the ends and back, bro. There's no one's gonna tell me, I was this brother out. You know that's wrong because people have sat online and said to me, I'm like Ty or I'm a delusional fan because I'm supporting the club. No. But I've received those comments over and over again. So you now trying to use me being annoyed that the team almost bottled it, saying, I felt like Arteta out.
But that's not my point.
Hold on, hold on.
Can I explain to?
Because he said something about me, Mo. No, he said something about.
But I need to explain to him the point.
No, I need to reply because he said something about me.
Don't take it. No.
I want to reply. I'm not thinking as you trust me. But it's important. I reply to this. It's important. I reply to this. Yeah. So because I have a positive nature in the sentiment of the way I say things, people like to use things and they like to throw around this delusional word. Whereas for me, what I would say to you, and I'm going to break it down as to why this narrative of me being delusional is wrong. Yeah. What I am is I'm a person under pressure. It's very cool. I've had a lot of pressure in general. So for me, when things get tough, I don't waver. I look at the context of everything. Yeah. So for me, when I'm going to say something, it's based on logic and context I'm looking at without actual emotion, regardless of my delivery. My delivery is not the thing you should be listening to. Hold on. And I'm going to tell you why. But I'm going to tell you why I didn't waver. So this is why I didn't waver, like everyone else. Now, the important context, and which is people saying they didn't like the methods that Arteta was using. So
yes, that's why I'm saying that. You get the point, huh?
Those methods.
No, but I didn't say that. I didn't say that. I love the methods, bro. I love the methods.
It's based on me. So people not liking these methods is you're looking at it without context. You're looking at it within a box of 90 minutes. Whereas had you looked at the context of why are we playing like this, and you would have looked at the context of why have we gone from playing a certain way that I liked to now we're playing a way that we don't like. Now let's look at the team sheet. What the team sheet looks completely different to the team that you like the way they played to the team that you now don't like. And now also, if you factor in, we've had the second most injuries. The person who's got the most, they nearly got relegated. So that context is very, very important. The players that we brought in that are ball players spent majority of the season out. Our arguable best attacker spent majority of the season out. Our two most ball playing fullbacks spent the majority of the season out. So for people to say, we don't like the way we're playing, look at the context of what he's having to deal with. He's played with 5 centre-backs on the pitch, and our best centre-mid used to be a centre-back. So what are people expecting from the team that's in front of you?
No, Paz, look, I agree with everything you're saying, but what Mo's trying to get at, I feel, is that the emotion that he's trying to take out of it is wrong. Like,
I'm not trying to. I was going to talk logical. You interrupted me, but fine.
Okay, that's fair. But either way,
it's about the methods and the way Arteta plays. I don't care about emotions are
this
fine.
Is my point. But Mo, this is my point, though.
I don't care about emotions are fine. People go up and down. It's all about, and I'm one of them. I'm past convinced me. I'm one of these people that start to question March, and I still think, and I still think that March and April should be a little bit questioned. And that's what Paz is talking about. It's injuries, it's pressure, it's the number of creative players that he got. My point about it is, if Arsenal were going to crumble and you felt like Arsenal bottling the league, but Man City are you won your games 1-0. You won your 4 games and you won the Fulham game. Man City are the ones fumble.
Mo, I remember these streams, bro. We can go back to the streams. It was 4 weeks ago, bro. If you remember, you asked me, do I still think we're going to win the league? And my answer was yes, bro. I never once said we're not going to win the league. I never once said, oh my days, we're going to fall apart. It felt like we are. And I have every right to express that. I have every right to be annoyed.
Why? So why did you feel that? Why did you feel this? Can I answer?
I felt because of the results that my team's showing me, because of the performances my team is showing me. If
that's my point, that's my point.
Yeah, no. But yeah, at the same time,
the question still stands. The result that you won 1-0. You only won Fulham 3-0. You won West Ham 1-0. You won Newcastle 1-0. You won Burnley 1-0.
We're talking about when we're winning.
You won against Sporting Lisbon. Hold on. Let me talk.
I was annoyed when we were. But you're talking about when we were winning. I wasn't annoyed when we were winning, bro. You're mixing.
Hold on, but that's my point. But that's my point. Your results were not going great. You lost to Man City in the cup. You lost to Man City in the league. And then the results kind of improved a little bit, but performances didn't improve as much. You still, against Sporting Lisbon, won 1-0. You know what I mean? And against Atletico Madrid, yeah, you were good, and I'm not going to judge you against Atletico Madrid that much. But for me, did Arteta really change from when were you losing? Let me ask you a straight question. Did Arteta change? Did Arteta change over the last month from the time when you were losing?
Yes, he did. 1,000%.
How did he change?
Because throughout those 4 games, we gave the ball to Gyökeres a lot more throughout those 4 games than we did over the past 4 or 5 months. And that's a fact. Because Gyökeres received the ball a lot more. We utilized the striker to his best of ability. We didn't try to get him involved in the play. We made sure he did the runs. We slapped the ball up to Gyökeres, hold it up, pass it on, run along. Like, that's exactly the game that we played over the last 3-4 weeks. So if Arteta is able to change, he is, bro. If Arteta was able to change his tactics,
we dropped that motherfucker. We dropped him,
bro. So when did Gyökeres go on a run? When did Gyökeres go on a run? I'm so confused.
We played well without Gyökeres too. The main differences of why we started playing well is we changed the way we build out, which is we've gone from a 3-2 to a 3-1, which stopped people from pressing the fucking life out of us. It allowed us to stop relying on Zubimendi and Rice to turn around and play, first of all. And second of all, that it got even better when we introduced Miles Lewis-Skelly into that fold. So now we're not looking at fucking, when is this ball going to get out and people pressing the life out of us. So for me, people like to keep saying Gyökeres. And yes, Gyökeres went on a good run. But it's not just Gyökeres. The manager deserves credit, and Miles Lewis-Skelly deserves credit, and the rest of the team adapting mid-season deserves credit. It's not just Gyökeres started banging and we started passing to Gyökeres. That's oversimplifying something. When we dropped him, we played Havertz up top. We also played that. In fact, that was the first time we played really well because we made all those changes on the same day, and Gyökeres weren't in that team. So let's have it right. It's not Gyökeres. We started playing well when we actually got him out of the team, and then when he came back in, he was still playing well. So I think you've oversimplified us starting to play well.
Look, you're entitled to your own opinion, and you might be right in terms of oversimplifying what we did in that period of time. However, we're still saying the exact same thing, bro. The tactics were tweaked. It needed to be tweaked, bro.
But what about the approach?
What about Calafiori coming back? What about all of these players coming back?
Sorry, wait. What approach, Mo? What approach?
Saka came back. Calafiori came back. Those are big players coming back. Calafiori to Hincapi is two complete different player profiles, and Hincapi can't break structure the way Calafiori does. Calafiori allows us to play out completely different. So again, once
we're saying all this, and we didn't win majority of those games comfortably, bro.
When
we didn't win any of those games.
Played way better. If anything,
we played
now
better,
look at
but we didn't win comfortably.
If anything, though, now I should be saying, cool. Everyone else is patterned up. Why are you not patterning up there? Why is Trossard and Gyökeres not delivering now that everyone else is? So if anything, you're bred in Gyökeres. I'm now looking at you now that these aren't bums anymore. Why are you now doing the same shit? So you wanna praise Gyökeres, but if everyone's playing better, why are you not now scoring more goals? We could all look at this 1,000 different ways, but the reality is there were loads of different things that happened at the same time for us to start playing better, and people were completely ignoring them when we were doing the terrorist stuff because we're playing with 50 centre backs and no Saka. Like even Gyökeres is playing shit because the people that are going to give him the ball is Madueke and Martinelli, bruv. So our team was shit. That's why we were playing shit. So I just think it's very harsh the way a lot of Arsenal fans looked at the way we were playing, for me, because you're just ignoring all the context as to why we're playing.
Look, Paz, you're right, and I hear what you're saying. However, though, you can't take out the fact that people are going to be wary of what they have seen over the last 4 years. If it looks like the exact same thing is going to happen again, you have every right to feel the way you want to feel. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because the team isn't showing you a different approach. If they had run away with the league, like everyone had expected us to, and everyone is saying this is exactly what we should have been doing, then I wouldn't be scared if we're losing 2 or 3 games at the end of the season. I'd be like, you know,
so what gives you confidence next season then? What gives you confidence next season then?
What gives you confidence next season? The confidence that I have is the fact that we've competed over the last 3 seasons. We've gotten close, extremely close, and then now we've gotten over the line. On top of getting over the line, we've gotten to the Champions League final. The last year, the team that won the Champions League was the team that we're facing in the final this year, and they were the only team to beat us last year. So I'm sorry, I have every reason to be confident. The trajectory of the club is consistently upwards. So I'm sorry.
You don't like the way. You don't like the. Do you like the way the approach of Arsenal, the defensive approach, set pieces, and all this stuff?
Listen, Mo, I love it. I'm probably the only Arsenal fan you're probably gonna get saying that. Listen, I need it, bro. Listen, exactly. Arteta said he's come out in press conference and said he's annoyed when we don't score from corners. Same here, bro. Listen, Nicholas Jova, you need to score in at least 35 goals from corners a season, bro. I don't care what anyone says. You've broken the record. You've done what you need to do, bro. Smash it in the back of the net, bro, or make a chance out of it. And we're very good at it. We've seen it. We broke the record this season. So as far as I'm concerned, keep doing what we're doing. Keep doing it. No one can stop us.
Touchline. Can I get touchline and Ram? One of you. Do you think the approach of Arteta is the correct way?
What's his approach? What are you talking about? Defensive approach?
The defensive solidity, like all this stuff.
It gets the best out of his best players, which is his defensive players. So it's what it is. I mean,
please
you can say you want them to be more open
approach. Whoever's saying that, whoever thinks we have a defensive approach.
Well, it's most of that. I mean, I think
no. You see what I asked you the question?
I think he has a risk advert approach.
Okay, explain.
Correct. That's correct.
Because
that's correct as well. Like Ledge agrees as well. He has risk averse approach. Okay, go ahead. One of you explain it to us.
I want to explain to me the how.
Well, I mean,
I want to explain it to you.
One of you, whoever wants the mic.
He plays 2 DMs. That's one. That's quite defensive, playing 2 DMs, right? He a lot of when I watch Arsenal, they don't play as direct. You know, like. You'll see Man United, Bruno, he plays very direct, whereas with Arsenal, they play a lot more safe, sideways pass. They do a bit more slower build-up, so they don't get intercepted rather than just playing that first killer ball. Do you get what I'm saying? That's why I feel like you play a bit more risk-adverse. Plus, I don't look at like some of your forwards and think, like Odegaard for me, and I don't know if it's maybe it is a player thing. Maybe it is a player thing. Maybe they just don't, as players, they don't. But like Odegaard for me doesn't take enough risks as your attacking midfielder. Do you know what I'm saying?
I disagree. Look. Well, touchline. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I agree and I disagree with what you're saying. You're right in regards to being risk averse, but in regards to Arteta, we are defensive first, meaning Arteta doesn't like to get beaten on a counter. When you look at when we attack, there's 5 defenders behind the ball and it's 5 attackers. So it's a balanced attack, but most people don't see it as that because to you we're recycling the ball left, right, and center. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to be extremely annoyed at that for the entirety of the whole season. But I got to understand there's a method to the madness. What he's doing is tiring your players out. Them man are thinking we're doing something, but they're just passing the ball back and forth until one of them gets tired, falls asleep, and he passes it through. And then, bro, that's a good. Arteta knows what he's doing, and it's rare that we get on the counter. Even this season, if we talk about defensive capabilities, yes, we don't have any cards. I mean, any red cards this season, and no penalties this season. There's a reason for that. It's because the manager has stated to the team, you defend outside the box, bro. You make sure they don't get to the box. And there's if you're stopping teams from getting to the box, what happens? They're not gonna score, bro. It's as simple as that. United won the game against us with 2 wonder goals from Cunha and what's his name, Dogu, outside the box. A lot of teams beat us this season from outside the box and being smart. But in terms of being able to break us down, it's very hard for teams to do that because we are defensively solid and we defend from the front. So it's a method to the madness, bro. It's very well balanced.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not. I don't have a problem with defensive football.
Who thinks Arsenal is defensive?
I think Pep Guardiola ruined football when he made everyone think.
Oh, everyone's walking it back now. Everyone's walking it back. What? So now no one thinks Arsenal's defensive.
No, I didn't see it. That was Mo.
No. Stop looking at us, bro. Look at the host.
I think you guys misunderstand. I think you guys misunderstand what I do. I actually don't believe that Arsenal are a position-based team that build slow and go forward slow and don't take a lot of risks in passing because they don't want to get beat in transition. But I don't think that is defensive at all. Arsenal are one of the highest position-based teams in the Premier League. So how is the highest position-based team a defensive team? How? Arsenal and Arteta aren't a defensive coach.
You asked a question, that's why.
Did I ask a question and you guys saying yes or no? Does that mean I'm convinced? Arsenal aren't. How is Arsenal defensive when they have I think if I'm not mistaken, the third most touches in the opposition's box. They have the third highest position or the fourth highest position in the league.
Why did you ask that question?
They have one of the and you guys agree.
He's the host.
No, but why did you ask?
Ram, when I asked a question, Ledge said yes, Touchline said yes. That means the question was warranted to be asked because the general consensus around in the world that Arteta is a defensive coach. Am I wrong?
And then
everyone talk about Arteta being a defensive coach. Am I wrong?
Then Touchline reevaluates what he said and changed what he said to being like, no, it's not actually defensive. It's actually more conservative than defensive. Which
Arsenal,
I agree with.
This is one of the best. Arsenal defend from the front. By the way, can I tell you guys? Arsenal actually are a team that actually press very high. People say that Arsenal don't press. When Odegaard is on the pitch, Arsenal press very high on the pitch.
We press very, very high. We stop the attack. That's like it's that.
And I'm gonna say something.
That's what everyone's been
all the media, and just the last thing I'm gonna say before we end the show. Everyone that keeps saying that Arteta should change the ways he play, I actually believe that if Arteta plays the same way he played this season, they will win the league next season.
I think he can tweak it just slightly. Doesn't have to go,
but don't change it.
Don't change it, but tweak it slightly. Maybe take a little bit more risk.
Very different
in the final third. I think in the final third,
I don't know what he's gonna do, but I don't think that he should.
I think I know what he's gonna do, and he showed it to you already. You just saw it. Like the last few games, you've seen what we're supposed to be. All he now needs to do is double down on the players that can do it. An example would be Calafiori. When Calafiori's injured, there's no like for like. When Timber's injured, there is no like for like, which are two big, they're big contributors to we play. When even our left wing, we need someone that can do the same fucking thing. Let's actually keep it apart. So when you see the left side looking as powerful as what our right side looks like when Saka's there, can we get someone that if Miles Lewis-Skelly goes out, or if we're playing with fucking Zubimendi and right, can we get something that is more injury-proof than what we have? Because at the moment, when we get injuries, we have to completely change. And I think the last 5 games, you saw what we're supposed to look like. Like, you saw it. So for me, I don't think it's rocket science or what we're going to be next year. It's just going to be a better version. You're going to see something a bit more.
Yeah, but that's the question that was asked. That's the question that was asked.
No, I don't think it's changing. I think it's just making sure that what we are good at, we can be consistent. I don't think it's even thinking it's player. Can we get more players that are like the players that allow us to play? the way we want to play.
But also you can tweak the system to try and get the best out of your attacking players, though. No,
I think you've seen.
I agree.
I also think you've seen scenarios where we have gotten the best out of them when the rest of the team are playing the way they should be. Like the last 5 games, they've looked a lot. Even Trossard, look at what Trossard's been looked like the last 5 games. And that's due to everyone else being able to play a lot better. Whoever said Livramento, no. God forbid, bro. God for fucking bid. That's another motherfucker that can't stay fit. I'm sick of these people that can't stay fit. Please keep that over there in Newcastle. I don't care how good he is, bro. Keep that shit over there. I need other man that have availability.
I like. You're talking about injuries. Yeah, Livramento's injured.
He's had injuries for a while.
He's injuries all the time. Yeah, I agree.
It's always involving the knee.
It's always injured.
He done his ACL a few years ago.
It's always
always something.
I'm gonna tell you guys something. To be honest, Timber and Ben White are good enough. I actually don't think that anyone in the world has a better right back combination together than Ben White and Timber. Nobody.
I agree. I love Ben
White. I think they are different and they complete each other. They allow Arsenal to play different ways. If Ben White is gonna stay
Real Madrid,
fit, I don't know.
But Ben White,
they have only trained.
And
Carvalho is done. You know that he didn't play like he's done. He's retired.
He's played this season. He just come back from his ACL.
He left.
He's a free agent now. He's left.
He's a free agent.
Oh, he left. Oh, he's left. Oh, well, I'm talking about this season. No. Ben White might leave this summer.
But I mean, like, if Ben White, the problem with Ben White is the injuries that he has, right?
Yeah.
And if Ben White is fit, I actually believe he's a very good driver. People have very short memory. 2 years ago, before Timber, and when Timber was injured, when he came in and got injured, Ben White was spoken about as the best right back in the league.
Remember, Ben White.
I think Ben White's better.
Terrorizing people. That Odegaard Ben White trio was
I like Ben White a lot, by the way.
I
actually think that Ben White is. People forget again.
I prefer
Ben White. A fit Ben White was spoken about up there with the best of the best, but people forget this shit.
Ben White is way better at crossing than Timber. Way better.
Ben White's better than Timber, bro.
Yeah, so I think that as well.
Timber's way better at defending.
I wouldn't say he's way better.
But can I tell you something? Ledge? For an Arsenal team that already got over the line, for an Arsenal team that is on the front foot, I prefer someone like a Ben White who's a 50-50 in terms of like he's good going forward. I think he's good going forward. And by the way, he's decent defensively. Remember, he's the centre back already.
Where did this shit at defending stuff come from? When
I don't know. I don't know why people say that he's shit at defending.
When has Ben White been a shit?
Whoever says Ben White is shit, whoever says Ben White is shit at defending don't know ball, bro. I'm sorry, because that's.
No, I don't think you don't. I think you actually just haven't. You just don't watch.
Can I tell you guys why I think that Arsenal got two right backs that are different than each other, 2 left backs that are completely different than each other. They got the Zubamendi and Rice. They are different than each other. Can play the DM. They got Odegaard and Eze different than each other, and they got Miles Kelly as well, who's completely different than Rice and Zubamendi as well. My problem with Arsenal is the left winger. I believe Arsenal.
If they get one,
I believe. By the way, Arsenal. But even with Eucharist, if Arsenal get one left winger that is very, very good, like a very amazing player, I think even with Eucharist and Havertz up top, very serviceable, they can go and win it again next season. But I think if Arsenal go and get a left winger and they get another striker that is a different profile than Eucharist and Havertz, I think people are finished. Genuinely, I think people are finished. I genuinely believe this is it.
If you watch Havertz come and play the other day, with Saka, because he kept taking up these booky little wide positions, Saka looked demonic. And that is one thing I'm not getting from Gyökeres. But someone like Alvarez, who can give me
we'll do this shit.
But they ain't signing Alvarez. Why do we keep doing that?
Yeah, but I think you're misunderstanding.
Give me something.
They ain't signing Alvarez, yes. But currently, as it stands, Alvarez fell off with Simeone. Barcelona don't want to pay the 90 million euros they're asking for.
London's different. So, money, man.
By the way, touchline, I hear you. He wants to stay in Spain. But you cannot force Barcelona to pay the money. You
No,
know that.
I'm gonna send Alvarez.
You know
I'm
that.
gonna send Alvarez a nice little brochure.
He might where he's at.
Mo,
Where is
Mo,
he
where
gonna
he's at.
go?
Mo, this will fit your agenda, Mo. You know how Barca operate. They'll just find some money somewhere, bro.
Bro, they'll buy that shit on Klarna and pay over 100 years, £5 an hour or some shit, bro. That's what they'll do, bro.
No, but they'll sell off the rights of their training ground or something like that, and they'll get some extra.
They'll get his rights. Spotify, fucking Julian Alvarez.
If Alvarez go to PSG, which is actually a true link, that means one of the stars. Hold on, that means one of the stars is going.
Kamara.
Alvarez isn't sitting bench. Dembele isn't sitting bench. They aren't sitting on the bench. We know.
We're closer.
He's played the bench the whole season. He's played 1,000 minutes.
England's closer to Georgia.
Dembele's played 1,000 minutes in the league.
I don't think you get the point.
But he was also
I'm gonna explain it again. I'm gonna explain it again. Sitting on the bench is different than the big games. None of these players will accept being the second fiddle player. Alvarez wouldn't accept being the second fiddle player.
Dembele goes to right wing and it'd be Barcola and Doué on the bench because they're the worst players.
Then run me Doué.
Then Doué's gonna leave.
Hey, let me tell you something.
Doué's 21.
PSG is running me something this summer. I'm telling you now.
Doué's a born and bred PSG fan that's 21 years of age.
Everyone's born and bred something.
I actually think that Arsenal should go and sign Harry Kane.
Born and bred bullshit. I don't want to hear it.
No way in hell with our
Wallahi, I think that Arthur should go and sign Harry Kane.
No way.
No, that's a shout. That's a shout. That one I agree.
Harry Kane is not moving.
Wallahi, a 2-year contract for Harry Kane or a 3-year contract for Harry Kane. He breaks the record.
Say that, Mo. Wallahi, Harry Kane will move to Arsenal. Go on, say it.
I don't know that. I didn't say. I said I think. Wallah al-Azim, I think 3-year contract. Bayern already. They said they are not selling their superstars, but everyone has a price. 60 million, 70 million euros. Harry Kane to Arsenal.
He's got no to Arsenal. What's the point of this come? But I don't want him though. I want someone with some fucking legs, please.
Harry Kane as a forward, Saka. I think Saka will be demonic.
Imagine this: Harry Kane, Odegaard, Rice, and Zubimendi all running towards my centre backs to get the ball, bro. Allow me, please, bro. Allow me, please. That's just gonna get me too angry. That's gonna get me way too angry, bro. I don't.
Not gonna lie, that's a bit mad.
That's just gonna get me.
Arsenal, and that's why I think that Arsenal are 2 signings away from having a completely demonic team. In my opinion.
in the Pokal final, he didn't play near the centre backs, and he got a hat trick.
And God forbid, guys, if Arsenal fucking win the Champions League. I don't think you guys understand what is going to happen if Arsenal win the Champions League. I genuinely believe that people are not ready. You guys are not ready. Like the world is not ready for Arsenal going to sign a player being a double winners.
Right now, Mo, I'm just trying to survive this heat, bro. I'm trying to survive this heat right now. Baby steps.
Mo, you're contradicting yourself.
Baby steps.
There's a reason why it's hot.
Why?
Because Man City done that 3 years ago, and now you're not gassing them up going into the window, are you? You're saying Anderson's going to go Man United.
Bro, is this a United? Listen, look at the United fan twerking for Man City over and over.
Are you deaf? Are you deaf? Did you hear what I said, man? Are you deaf? Did you hear what I said? Man? Did you hear what I said?
Listen.
You tell me where I twerked for Man City. You just made that up. This is like the 6th time you've made something up on this show. You tell me where did I say that? You tell me where did I say that? You tell me where did I twerk for Man City? I beg you tell me. I'll give you £100 right now.
Touchline. You just said Mo should stop twerking for Arsenal because Arsenal or Man City have done what we're about to do.
I said he contradicted himself because he doesn't. He won't gas up Man City going into the window, but he's gassing up Arsenal going into the window if they win the double. Man City did the same thing. Man City done the treble.
Can I tell you why?
Go on, bro.
I don't think people understand what happened over the last week after Arsenal won the league. It affected people. It affected the medium. The amount of people that went on the streets in Africa, in England, in America, that got a lot of coverage everywhere in the world.
Okay.
That affected people. Forgot how big Arsenal are.
I agree. They're a massive club. They're
people forgot how popular Arsenal are. By the way, I'm being honest. By the way, people forgot that Arsenal have a fan base that will make you. If you do well for Arsenal, you are over the moon. You are on cloud. Not, bro. Arsenal fans will make you one of the biggest global stars, right? And people value this. Players value this. Look at Eze, bro. People value this shit.
He's an Arsenal fan.
People value.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, cool.
You agree?
I agree. I agree.
For me, Man City's attraction was mainly Pep Guardiola. Mainly was Pep.
So Mo, why did you say that Man United have no pool then? When we've got the exact same thing, Arsenal. In fact, we got it more because we got a bigger fan base and we got bigger
because
media
you
coverage
haven't, but because you haven't won yet. So you see, I'm adding Arsenal plus winning. I'm adding Arsenal plus winning.
I hear that.
Man United. I'm gonna tell you something. That's right. Man United with winning are fucking. They're demonic.
If we were winning, I think we got. Well, I think we're.
Yeah, like I actually, Man United with winning is gonna be very attractive because the amount of fans around the world that you have. For me, like Man City now, when people talk about Man City, can someone explain what is Man City's attraction today? Why would you go to Man City today?
I think because listen, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they have anything what Arsenal, Liverpool, or Man United have, where they have that whole like.
I disagree. I'm gonna get you patterned with just shakes, and I'm gonna give you all the money in the world.
No, let me explain what I mean. Let me explain what I mean. I'm not talking about money. I'm not talking about money.
Money's part of it. But money's
yes, but I'm gonna explain it if you let me finish, right? I'm saying they don't have that like feeling of like they're gonna have like 100,000 people turn up to the parade. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you look at Arsenal after they won the league. How many people turn up outside the Emirates? They were outside there till 5 a.m. with Declan Rice and Saka and that. They don't have that type of feeling, I don't feel like, with their fans. That's what I'm saying. It's just money. It's like they got given a sugar daddy.
What about money and paying for playing?
Oh yeah, do you know what? I think every player in the world grows up wanting to play like fucking playing with Haaland.
I was a 10. I'd want to play with Haaland.
Nah, they would want to play with the best of the best.
Is Haaland the best of the best? He's a great goal scorer, but he's not.
I know.
He's not a
machine, bro.
He's not a mesmerizing footballer, is he?
If Bruno played with Haaland, he'd have 35 assists, bro.
Literally.
I agree, but Bruno wouldn't go to Man City over Man United. He'd go Man United because they're the biggest club in the world.
If Ozil played with Haaland, he'd have 100 assists.
Yeah, I agree, but Ozil wouldn't have gone.
Maybe 200.
Ozil probably. I mean, I don't know about Ozil. I don't know about what he.
Can you ever do a show? Can you ever do a show without saying we're the biggest club in the world ever?
Well, if you give me a platform to, if I feel like I need to say it, I'm gonna say it.
Nope,
they can't, bro. That's all they have. That's all they can say, bro. That's all they can say. They got nothing else to say.
Well, it's true, innit? We're the biggest club in the world.
Oh my team.
Maybe if you lot were the biggest club in the world, you'd say it too. Yeah, I'm saying, but you're not, unfortunately.
Okay, you know what? Let me just finish this. Ramsdale says it gets long when you talk about Henry titles, World Cup, Euros, UEFA Champions League, Invincible. Okay, kid. When did you start watch football?
2010.
After the Rugrats.
Bro. Henry was in MLS at that point. Come on.
Hold on. I'm just gonna address his thing. Compare that to Ronaldo, mate. Because apparently Henry's the Premier League GOAT. So compare his trophy cabinet to Ronaldo's and let's see how long it gets. And you can even compare it to Rooney's and other players. It gets long. Scholes got 11 league titles, bro. 2 Champions Leagues, treble. Yeah, I mean. And Ronaldo was the best player in all of his trophy wins. Henry got carried to his World Cup and Euros.
What?
Don't go what? You know he got one knockout goal in that entire
yeah.
World Cup. Let me read this and then we're done.
I'm gonna.
Guys, I need to finish this. I need to finish the show.
I just want to undo his logic, bro. I really want to undo that logic. No, Mo, please, just please. Touchline, you keep on referencing Edwin van der Sar getting man of the match in the 2008 Champions League final.
No, I don't. Did he even get man of the match? No, I don't. I never referenced that.
Who got
never referenced that? Hold on, no, I've never referenced him getting man of the match. I didn't even know if he got man of the match
in the European Championship final, bro.
Did he Van der Sar even get man of the match? Hold on, I never even mentioned that.
Yeah, yes, you did because we had the.
No, I don't. I said he saved the winning penalty. That's what I said.
You said
I didn't even know he got man of the match. He got man of the match. I didn't even know that.
You said that. You said that when we talk about Alisson. You said that when you talk about Alisson.
You like this, guys? Huh? You like. You like this.
Who got European Championship man of the match in that final?
Yeah, you still got carried to it, bro.
Who got man of the match, bro?
0 goals.
Who got man of the match?
He got 0 goals,
bro. Ask the damn question.
Okay, Thierry Henry got man of the match in the Euros, but he still got. Okay, cool. Cool.
Now
you tell me what did he do in his UCL win? You tell me what did he do in his UCL win?
We're done.
I just typed up on Google Henry UCL.
We're done.
Errors occurred, lads.
We're done.
All right. Allegri got sacked, yes, but Milan is finished anyway.
Imagine Pep Guardiola goes to Milan.
Yeah, AC Milan. How the fuck did they not get
champions? If Pep Guardiola goes to Milan, rebuilds them up again. Is there a conversation about?
I think he said he's taking. I think he's taking a big
He's
vacation for his dad.
retiring. He said he's retiring.
He said like I want to spend time with my dad.
Yeah, he's gonna travel the world.
He'll start Havertz versus PSG. It would be correct. Pass. Which one should start?
I like Havertz.
Right then. Cool. Camped in West Ham's half, camped in Burnley's half, camped in Atletico's half, but we have a defensive approach. The narrative is dead, honestly. Yeah, that narrative is dead, Wayne, 100%.
So why think that narrative is dead?
Because that's the general consensus. Yeah.
Okay.
People still talk about it today. Go to YouTube now today, over the last 48 hours, and type Arteta defensive. You'll find bare videos about it.
But I want to talk with you, Mo. I don't want to talk about
Arteta tries something against Fulham that might work, overwhelm and win in the first half and control in the second half. I like that approach, yes. I like that. What is this picture?
I just want us to bully them. Whoever feels...
I think it might be him or something. I don't know.
Man's got a snake rolling around him, bro. That's crazy.
Is that a snake? That's a chair.
What the fuck
That's a chair, bro. That's a chair with snake print, you idiot.
African soldier.
Oh no, that's a sofa.
Yeah, about to say.
Oh, it looked like it was a snake coiled around his neck, bro. I was like, what?
No, that's a sofa, bro.
It's a sofa.
Ben White defensive is okay. Plus Saliba, that side complement each other. I agree with you completely, 100%.
I don't even like this.
I agree.
Fucking disgusting.
What is this? What is it?
Don't ask me why I'm always eating. I was showing them. I got protein goals. I got to hit every day. So I'm low-key on here force feeding myself shit I don't even want to eat.
Anyway, I want to thank everyone that is here. Guys, this have 600 votes and not enough likes, actually. And a lot of people think that Arteta will end the league in a legendary conversation with Pep, which is very strange to me.
But, if we win this Champions League, Arteta is going to walk into the dining room. A lot of you lot's favorite managers are going to be sat down, and I promise you some of them niggas is getting up. You shut your mouth, Ram, because your manager that's getting up.
My one done it twice,
mate. That's getting up.
My one done it twice, mate, and he done the treble as well. So
your manager is getting up. Ram, your manager's getting up.
My manager's won 2 league titles, bro.
Your bum manager's...
In fact, my manager almost did it 4 times. He got to 4 Champions League.
Whoa. Your manager's won how much?
2 league titles, bro.
Who?
Jägen, mate.
Huh? Did he? He won.
Sorry,
what?
What? He got Patrick Swayze, then he got bold, bro. He got bold.
Bro. He got that COVID title. What other
Patrick Swayze? He got Patrick Swayze. Last season he was Patrick Swayze, bro. Yeah.
Just remember, Klopp's never done anything unique. I want you to know he's done something that someone does every year. Just remember that.
I will see you guys in the next show. We're out of here, people.